We're live. Welcome to the show, everyone. One last little show before the big tournament Saturday at Hager Creek Landing on Lake Norman. Hybrid Striped Bass Association. Pete, I think everybody knows where the fish are. I think everybody has been up and down the lake enough to know where the bait, where the fish are. I've noticed that 2D sonar. It's hard to believe that that's all we had, you know, just not many years ago. And you look at that 2D sonar a lot of times and it'll fool you because you'll be getting a lot of information on that 2D sonar screen. But when you click over to that side imaging, it kind of tells you a different story, doesn't it?
Correct. Yes, it does. Now, the side scan can also fool you pretty bad too if you don't know what you're looking at. So it really varies. Yeah.
We're looking for like grains of rice. It looks like grains of rice most of the time.
Most time, yes.
Sometimes little dots.
Correct.
So if you see a school of bait and you click over to your side scan and you can see that you can see that it's definitely bait. If you see any specks at all that are isolated around that bait, there's a good chance it's your targeted species.
Good evening, fellas.
What's going on, Daryl?
I'm just getting ready.
Let the shit talking begin.
Got it all.
So anyways, yes.
Just babysitting bait.
Hey, Daryl, so Anthony Johnson caught bait over on the skimmer wall?
I couldn't tell you that now.
Yeah, I was going to say, what you babysitting bait for? You guys already got all the bait you need.
We got a couple different kinds, though, bro. I got one set, and he's got a set.
Oh, okay.
I drove an hour and a half one way last night to get mine.
Oh, my goodness. Y'all boys
I
are
wasn't
taking
home.
it serious.
Huh? He's serious.
Oh, my God.
I wasn't home to midnight, JR. That's the honest truth. But, well,
An
I was
hour.
home before then, but by the time I got the tanks, my tanks washed back out and all the filters and everything cleaned back up. There was some nasty stuff. I had to change the water 4 times before I could get it where I could see the bottom.
Scott
They look
Perry,
good
I'm
today.
sending you an invite. Hold on a minute. Scott Perry, I'm sending you an invite. Don't get scared. Get on here with us.
It's gonna be a whole
Explaining to you how nasty they are, you can figure out what they are, JR. I know.
Oh, my goodness. That boy's got some of them pristine gizzards.
There's nothing.
got 'em.
Hold on a minute.
I might have to go steal a couple of them.
There's nothing pristine about a slimy ass gizzard that swims on its side more than it does that straight upright.
just so y'all know, during live well checks, I'll have little chlorine tabs with me. I might pop a few in there. You know.
You'll have what?
What is that?
Oh, nothing. Oh, nothing. Just kidding.
What is
What
that
you say,
supposed to do?
recording tabs?
I saw I have some chlorine tabs. Yeah.
I
To kill the bait. I got you. Yeah.
I got a little thing from Apple that I need to send with you. I'll slide it inside your boat. It won't bother you. It won't take up very much room at all, I promise.
Yeah. Because you need it. You need every little bit of the help you can get.
If you want to impress me, do that shit with a banana.
I don't know what you mean by do what with a banana.
What you gonna do with that apple?
No, I said an apple. I was talking about an eye tag. One of those.
Yeah. An
Air tag.
Air tag. I'm sorry. Yeah, there you go.
That went over his head.
Use a banana anyway. What's
Anyway.
going on, Lee?
What's up?
There goes
Oh,
some
look at this.
balloons.
He's got the special effects and everything going on. This
Oh,
dang
my
thing.
goodness. How'd he do that?
I saw that.
I don't think I did that.
Who done that? You do that, Wes?
Do that again. Do it again. Do it again. Say
I
the
don't know
sun.
how to do it. Oh, that.
Who is that?
See, look at
that's
that.
what it is.
Who's doing that? Are you doing that, Wes?
Oh, what's up, Huffy?
What the hell? How are y'all?
Good, man.
Living the
Let's
dream.
see. Yes.
Scott Perry said,
Looks like rice. When I got off. Like, what does that even? I don't know what that even means. There's
Anthony Johnson
Anthony.
said, "What the fuck?" Hey, we can't be dropping many fuck bombs tonight. I think we upset somebody. Oh,
No, you're good. You're good.
no,
You're
no,
good.
we got somebody last week didn't like it. Hey, buddy,
Hey,
what's your name? What's
I'm
your
talking
name?
to them.
What'd he say?
He's autistic. He don't speak real well.
Oh,
He said Pete's gonna get he's gonna get skunked.
He told me
Bill's a
JR's
doo-doo
gonna
head,
win, and
what I
we're all
heard.
gonna have to live this shit down for a year.
Oh, I'm gonna win this thing
I hope you
easily.
do. I hope you do. I ain't never won one. I've fished hell, however many of them we've had, 5, 7, whatever.
Me and Spivey's forehead gonna be in the winner's circle back.
God damn, if you are, there's a lot of people gonna hurt for a year.
oh yeah. Hey, I've got my money on JR. I got a $25 bet with Pete, and a $25 bet with Daryl and Anthony.
Oh man, that's the first I heard of that, but I'll take it.
Oh, I thought you said you wanted in on that $25
No,
bet.
we were all on that the other night on the show. I remember that one.
Yeah. Lee, you want in
well,
on it? I'll put $25 that JR is going to beat all three of y'all in weight.
Oh man, I
I'll
got
take
that.
bet.
We got
I'll
it. We
take
got
that
it.
bet.
Dang.
Does Anthony got live scope?
What's that?
Does Anthony got live scope?
So we're gonna
Leave
make a
home without
25.
it, baby.
We're gonna make a $25 bet that I'm gonna beat JR.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
hang,
take that bet.
hang on a second. Hang on a second. I think that you need to let Wes off the hook for the bet because you guys are cheating. Every one of you's got live scope.
I ain't got live scope.
Oh, you're the only one that don't. Okay, then bet Lee, Wes. Don't bet the guys with live scope because they're gonna
Daryl
cheat.
sound like a damn excuse to me now.
Hey, Daryl, Daryl, send Anthony a friend request.
That's why
Live scope don't help moving fish.
live scope don't help. What?
Moving fish that are moving fast in a creek and stuff. What are you gonna do? Like try to outrun them and chase them with? You gonna chase them in one hand with a wand and the other hand with a rod? Nah, I'll take that bet.
Preach, Lit. That's what I told him. I said some people believe like you think the fish follow the live scope because you dang sure can't follow them fast enough.
No, not on moving fish. Now, if you have stationary fish that are schooled up, or fish that are holding tight and not moving, absolutely, live scope will smoke you all day.
A lot of these hybrids. That's what they're doing. A lot of these hybrids are stacked up.
I had this conversation with Lee a little bit ago today, actually, about the whole live scope thing, and I tried, and I picked off a couple on live scope. What was it 3 days ago when it was nice and sunny and calm and no wind? Those fish were just sucked to the bottom, and I was able to pick them off. But these fish right now, man, they are moving, and you see them. By the time we line up,
I can't target.
they're gone.
He said I can't target fish with live scope. He said it's one cast, and by the time my bait's in front of them, the fish are gone, and I'm watching my bait fall.
Yep.
I don't think live scope's an advantage to moving fish. Stationary fish that are on brush. That's why it's so big in the crappie world, because those fish are sucked to structure 9 times out of 10. You find them with the live scope, and then you can walk your bait to them. That works great on stationary fish. But you find moving fish that you're going to like run a radar in front of and throw a bait in front of them. Nah, ain't gonna happen.
Earl, I had to mute you, so just unmute yourself when you want to say something because you got your background noise is atrocious.
Who?
Daryl.
Hey, Anthony, the $25 bet is off. JR told me not to bet because y'all using live
Don't
scope.
be a
They got
pussy.
scared.
Don't be a
Got
pussy.
scared.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm
be a
out.
pussy.
I don't even have freaking side scan, man.
Don't give me that bullshit. That brand new center console. Don't give me that horse shit.
How can the bet be off? It's done locked, Wes. It's done.
Brand new. What? My boat? No, that was Spivey's boat.
Well, y'all
that's the
gonna be
boat.
in it.
Yeah, it's got side scan, but yeah.
But okay,
But
case
then you have
fucking
side
closed.
scan come
Hey,
Saturday.
Anthony, what does hybrid look like on side scan?
What?
What does hybrid bass look like on side scan?
They look like everything else. They're fucking a dot.
Yeah.
So it's not a rice then. It don't look like little rice pellets.
Well, I mean, the bigger the fish, the bigger the dot's gonna be.
The bigger the fish, the bigger return, the bigger the dot.
Yeah. Well, you talking about on live scope? they're gonna be. You can see the fish moving. The bigger the fish profile is gonna be on the live scope.
Yep.
Well, somebody said it looks like rice. You want to look for rice on the side scan.
Wes,
Like
what's
Yeah,
that look
rice.
like?
That same person probably looked for photosynthesis and all that dumb shit too.
What does that look like, Wes?
Looks like rice to me, buddy.
I'm gonna show you all this from today. That's a oh shit, get ready mark right there, boys.
I got some
can't
pictures I'm
see
gonna
it.
show JR on Saturday.
I can't see it.
I'm talking about people.
That's 2D. You know, what does that look like on side scan?
There was nothing on side scan. It was straight down below me.
Interesting.
That was down in Reeves Creek.
I hadn't even touched it down there.
Don't you lie to
Thank
me.
you, Mark. Ask TJ.
Don't you lie to me.
It was not.
That was in the state park. Just ask TJ.
That's right. Yeah.
Bullshit. He got spotted.
See that bass boat of yours flying around?
He got
Lee
spotted
Huffman
the other day.
Lee Huffman said he's going to fish Skipper Creek tomorrow. I meant Saturday.
Yeah. Well, now that he knows where it's at, right?
It's a possibility.
Hey, Peter, the Great Outdoors throwed in some hats and some T-shirts for the kids.
Awesome.
For Saturday.
Good deal. Sweet. We got little bags for kids here as well, so we'll stick them in the bag here later on, I guess, that afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
Who else going to Big Daddy's tomorrow night?
Is it Big Daddies or Bad Daddies?
Big Daddy.
Big Daddies. Okay.
You coming with us, Lee?
Yeah, I'll be there.
See, AJR says, this is aimed at you too, Daryl Barney. Daryl, you ain't the only one that put me on the bank because when we talked about this tournament a month and a half ago, which Lee had a few in him, he said, Wes, you come fish this tournament, you can get on my boat, you can stay at my house, I got you. And ain't heard nothing else from him. So now I'm stuck on the bank again.
You need a place to stay. I got you.
No, we don't got a motel. So who's fishing with you, Lee?
My wife and my stepson.
All right, good deal.
That's the only reason. I mean, if you want to get on the boat, you're more than welcome to it. Just get tighter the more people we put on it.
No, I am not fishing for no 3-pound fish, buddy.
Me either. I'm looking for 4 or 5 pound fish, but
I'm looking for them
6
7-pounders.
Bitches, come on.
Hey, what is the Lake Norman record for hybrid? Do y'all know?
I don't think we even
I
have
don't, I don't think it's like kept up with, or I don't think it's known of. My biggest fish is just shy of 7 pounds.
Well, I caught 2. What day did I tell you I went? Monday?
Yeah.
I had 2 almost 18 pounds or 2.
Hell yeah.
Wow. You sure you went
JR,
on
look in
Moss
that
Lake?
bag right there. You see in that bag?
On skipjacks?
What you got in there?
No.
Like blue? What is that? Blue water?
You look. You see what's in there? That's your ass Saturday.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Damn.
come on with
I
it.
couldn't make it out. It looked like blue water. Is that Porta John water?
Yeah, boy.
That come out of the minnow tank at the convenience store?
That's right.
All I'm looking for is 4 fish. If I can put 4 fish in the box like I did last day, I'll be all right.
That's
So
right.
what y'all saying is 4 keepers will be in the money.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I got to catch 5.
4
because I'm
keepers
not
will be
gonna
in the
rob.
money. 4 keepers, you're gonna make the money.
Yeah,
Last
but
year-
I'm not gonna rob one of my kids. If I end up with 4 fish, I'm gonna let a kid weigh a fish and I'll weigh 3. That don't mean that shit to me.
Yeah. Last year we were in the middle of a very harsh cold front, and things were tough. Now this year we couldn't ask for better conditions. The water temp's gonna be up in the 50s. We got a warming trend. Everything's moving in the right direction for this tournament. It's gonna be nice.
Everything's moving in the right
Step to
direction for
win.
me to do well
Step to win.
finally.
For who?
Scott Perry said
Me?
cornbread's 18 pounds and everyone else is 9 pounds.
Damn.
Damn.
Whatever. Perry don't need to get on here. I didn't give him too many lessons. That's why his bitch ass won't come up there.
Damn, Scott.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
He knows it.
Yeah, he
He
had
knows it.
Shit.
He knows it.
It looks
What
like
do
we're going to have a nice
what do
day
y'all
in
think?
February.
What do y'all think? 4 fish. What do y'all think's gonna win it?
I've already
I
said
23 to 4.
I said
I'm gonna
16 and a half pounds.
I'm gonna say
No,
right.
it'll be more
Nah,
than that.
hell no.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say right at 20 this year.
20
I
a
was gonna
20
say
inch fish is
21.
gonna weigh over 4 pounds,
Yeah.
5 pounds.
My vote's 21.
Cool.
What you thinking, Peter? I know you've been talking to people. How many people
I think
are gonna
16 pounds will get you in the money, but I don't think 16 pounds will win it.
How many people you think is going to be in it, Peter?
Man, I'm
40.
thinking we're looking around the 35, 40 mark, to be honest
Yeah,
with
I think we'll have 35, 40 boats.
Word in the fishing world, Anthony Johnson was blowing people's phone up trying to find bait. Is there
you.
any
Damn, son. Damn. Caught
Ain't
him
nothing
out.
wrong with
Caught him out.
Hey, at least he admits it. That's my man.
that. Ain't a
My
damn
ass
thing
might-
wrong with that.
I'll tell you right now, my ass might ride to Columbia to Nez tomorrow and buy bait because I can't catch the shit.
I'm on the phone with one of them right now. We talked about getting bait all week.
Yeah.
All right, Lee?
Who, Scott Perry?
Right.
No, Lee.
Yeah.
There ain't no shame in my game.
No, me
I
and
won't
Anthony's been talking since Sunday or so about going to Ned's and getting bait.
Gotcha.
It is what it is.
Man, Hovis has got a point right there. Verizon.
We're not using live bait.
Garmin.
We're not
What
using
did he
live
say?
bait.
What Hobart say? Hobart can't do nothing but stay home and guard it. So hell,
Damn.
Damn.
Well,
Back.
I got a question for everybody on here. I'm gonna start with you, JR. What do you think will win it, live bait or artificial?
Artificial.
Pete.
I think it's going to be, you know what? I think it's setting up to be a pretty good live bait bite, but I'm going to say artificial.
Daryl.
You see that, JR?
I seen half of a reel.
You see that, JR?
I didn't know. What is that brand?
Favorite.
Old Salty. What is the brand of that? Favorite. Okay. I didn't think they made conventional reels. I thought they only made spinning reels.
Huh. Nope.
Lee, what do you think will win it, live bait or artificial?
I mean, if you go off the history, the last person that won it that was live bait fishing would be water bugs.
Jeff Tomlin.
And that was
year number two. Year number two, so that was about 3 years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say 3 or 4 years ago. I fished live bait every year. And I've placed in the top 7 every year, but at artificial, I mean, it comes down to math. Artificial bait, you're moving faster, you're covering more water.
Not necessarily.
Bullshit.
Not necessily.
You're moving way faster than I am.
No, we ain't fishing for fucking wahoo now.
Listen, just because somebody is using artificials, that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be pulling A-rigs and gas trolling. There's a lot of ways to use.
But you're still moving faster than pulling live bait, right?
No, you can drift. You can drift. You can troll 0.2, 0.4 with artificial and fish artificials and win this tournament.
Not effectively on a hybrid.
You hear what Hobart said? Verizon is a lot more reliable than Garmin.
See, that's you guys' problem. Is you guys are just you do like everybody else. You don't want to think outside the box. You don't want to do anything different. All you guys are doing is what everybody else is doing. And that's why me and Spivey is going to be in the winner's circle this year.
Me and Anthony's done the same thing for the whole time we've ever fished on Lake Norman. Outside Pete, he's always done the same thing the whole time he's ever fished Lake Norman. And 3 of us, I can guarantee you, will probably be in front of you.
How many tournaments have I been in with you guys on Lake Norman?
I don't know, but you ain't finished in front of me.
1.
Damn.
Oh, or me. Or me.
All right.
Damn.
Well, I guess we'll be 1-1 after this year then.
The only problem these 3 guys has got on here is you got the problem. You big problem. Times 3, bro.
Barney, you're gonna wish you were on my boat come Saturday.
Wow.
Damn.
All I said was I come out of retirement to kick y'all's ass. So that's all I'm
What if
saying.
you don't? Hey, what if you don't? What if you don't?
I'm coming back, but that ain't gonna happen.
I'm gonna tell you what. If we happen to beat your ass, let's say we happen to, we're gonna change the name of your boat from Bushwhacker to Weed Whacker.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
You just put an ED on the end of it and make it bushwhack.
That's what I'm gonna do Saturday. Bushwhack y'all's ass.
No, weed whackers, man. Come on, weak. Weak.
What's Doug call it? Bush hog?
Oh, you damn
Yeah.
dandelion whacker.
Here come that big bush hog and that big rig.
Wes is gonna get to see firsthand what we're gonna do. He's coming to fish. He's gonna pre-fish with me tomorrow, so he's gonna get to see how I'm gonna kick y'all's ass.
I can't wait.
Game on.
Wes, if we got to eat with you, bring some Febreze because you'll have to have it to get that skunk off of you.
Damn.
That was rougher than mine.
Hey, I'll just lie. I'll just lie like all you guys are.
Hey, Daryl.
Telling me war.
I love
When you say that, I already got it ready.
Oh, hell.
What are we lying about?
Damn. And
What are you lying about?
You ain't fishing all week and all.
You're lying about catching fish.
Go ahead, Ed.
You're lying about the amount of fish you're catching. You're
Do I
lying
need-
about bait. Everybody's lying. All you guys are lying.
Do I need to show them a sneak peek of what I got or not?
Yes,
You
please.
might
do.
as well.
I said I wasn't going to, but I better not. I told my man I wouldn't do him like that.
We don't want no bass fishing trophies, all right? This thing legit.
No, it ain't nothing to do with that. Daryl knows what I'm talking about.
Anthony's won tournaments, Scott.
Anthony lied to me.
Huh?
You lied to me.
What are you talking about, baby?
If you're gonna start showing pictures like you talking, you lied to me.
I ain't heard you. Now what?
I said if you're gonna start showing pictures like you talking, you lied to me about bait.
Well, I would. You put me on the spot, man. I can't put.
Damn. Oh.
Put me on the spot, Huffy.
Love you, mean it.
Hey, Huffy, you're in good hands. Just trust me.
Oh.
This ain't all this whole fucking tournament ain't about
You hear me?
the biggest fish.
I got
It's
you.
about who's gonna tell the biggest lie.
Hey, Huffy, you just see us at the ramp, bro, in the morning.
Hey, Wes, them scales don't lie, though.
Oh, there it was again.
Who keeps doing that?
Me.
What?
Every time I hold up a peace sign, it gives me balloons.
That's some liberal shit you got going on over there.
Wes done
I believe
figured
you
out
know
how to
better
do
than
something.
What happened was his damn wife got a dang hold of that phone and changed some settings, and there you go.
Yeah.
I think it's Wes, because every time it happens, Wes has got a little shit-eating grin on his face.
That's where it's coming from.
Much love, baby. Much love.
Oh boy.
What's y'all's game plan? You gonna fish shallow or deep?
I can give you some bullshit. I can, if you want me to answer that, but it's not. It ain't gonna be what we gonna do.
That's right. We're all on.
That's
Don't
right.
forget.
Well,
I'll tell you
Anthony
what.
Johnson-
Where's Spivey seen me Sunday? You will see me again.
Anthony
All that
Johnson
bullshit
told
you
me
talked about me not catching the fish I caught, I'll pull them out right in front of you and show them to you again.
I'll
Well,
troll circles around that
you're-
motherfucker and still catch him.
You're talking about the one that you where you only caught one hybrid,
Yeah,
but you chose to share. You shared the shit out of that one hybrid, though. For you not to want to share pictures of hybrids, you sure did share the
Did
shit
it
out of
work
that one.
enough for you to talk about it? Apparently so.
It's been in the back of your mind for a week.
Damn right. Hasn't it?
Come
I
on
mean,
with it. Tell him about it.
it just proves what I say. All y'all are full of shit.
I mean, I can prove. I got proof in the pudding. Go back and look at every year I fished a tournament. I ain't skunked.
JR, how many did
fished
you
it
catch
1 year.
last year, JR?
I fished it 1 year.
I fished it 1 year. Daryl, me and 29 other boats skunked
How many-
last year.
How many did you catch?
6.
You
Guess
gotta
who wasn't
clarify
in?
how many legal fish did you catch?
0.
Guess
I went
who wasn't
3.
in it last year to stomp your ass like it's gonna happen this year?
Damn.
I went 3.
I guarantee you ain't stomping my ass.
We coming in hot, baby.
Damn.
How you
Hey, I tell you what.
We back
Hey,
again.
boots up tight, JR.
I'm
I woke up
getting
this
like
morning.
Wes.
Hey,
I think what I'm gonna do it's about 2 o'clock. I'm gonna run to damn Ingles or something, just buy a case of Busch Light, maybe 4, and start selling $1 beers. That way, when y'all go fucking ape shit on each other at 4 o'clock, I will be like TikTok famous.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. By noon, I'm gonna go to the dang restaurant on the damn lake because I know I got that shit won to have me a fucking burger.
I'll meet you there. I'll be done. I'll be done by then.
My wife is gonna be at the weigh-in, so I'm gonna be doing the video, and she's gonna hold the camera, so we ain't gonna miss nothing.
Pete, you need a better partner because I'm the bitch. I already packed our lunch. We got deli sliced roast beef, toasted sandwiches.
Hey, I got
boy.
You need to bring Anthony Johnson's big ass and goddamn celery sticks and fucking ranch dressing.
Damn!
I got the cooker in the boat and everything, boy. We'll have bacon, egg, and cheese at 9 o'clock.
What is Anthony doing?
I ain't gonna have time to eat on my damn boat. I'm telling you that right now.
We're eating tomorrow, Pete. Saturday, no eating.
Well, hey, Daryl, swing by about 9:30, 10 o'clock. I'll have bacon, egg, and cheese on the half shell.
Dude, we're going to be following you. That sounds pretty good.
I'm for real. I mean, I cook every year during the tournament. Do I not, Pete? Yep. Come by and get you one. I'll throw you a biscuit. I don't give a damn.
Did you say you had a little bit more room on your boat?
Don't worry. You'll see him out there. Everybody's going to see each other tomorrow.
Hey,
Huffy, I mean
Huffy,
Saturday.
I promise you that there's a lot of live bacon come out of the bacon, egg, and cheese, my friend.
How many you want?
JR, I'll be at the boat ramp about 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Well,
that's a fact.
Be there just a little. Be
there.
And I can promise you this: don't wait on him. I decided to stop. I'm at the Waffle House. It's 10:30. I've been waiting on him since 7 o'clock. I'm at the Waffle House.
Wes, be there at 11:30 because I don't get off work till 10:30. I'm leaving straight when I get off work. So
then I wait on him another hour. At 1 o'clock, I'm out there. I pull back down, get phone service, and call him. Well, I decided I'd just go chill, Howie.
So if you're gonna fish, starting at 10:30, 11 o'clock, whatever. How do you have a pregame for the morning?
He ain't got a fucking game, period.
Scott Perry says, I feel like this is the yellow bit of tournament fishing. Scott, let me tell you something. This isn't anchor fishing cut bait and Russell in the river in the spring.
Yeah.
This isn't going to Tennessee and fishing at a tail race. This type of fishing.
Tennessee, I fucking love Tennessee.
This type of fishing, you have to know how to fish to actually catch them. So until you can come down here and catch some of these little 3-pound fish that you're talking shit about, and shut up.
But why? What do you? What?
Scott Perry still owes me a fucking bottle of bourbon.
Scott Perry's so scared right now he won't even answer my phone call. He's a bitch.
Scott Perry, just do us all a favor and blow up Facebook for us, and we'll all be happy. We'll have something to look at during the tournament.
Daniel Skipper's on there. He's a little bitch. He ain't gonna show up.
Look, hang on, boy. Look at these boys getting prepared. Anthony and Daryl are doing all kind of stuff over here.
You're behind. You're behind. I'm already done.
Lee.
Everybody don't work for the fucking fire department. Work 3 days a week. A month.
Daniel Skipper can't catch a damn fish unless Brady's on the boat ready. If Brady ain't coming, Skipper ain't coming.
I'm already done.
That's right.
That's one advantage of being sick as fuck. Just walk outside, tie a couple rods, go back to bed.
I don't know if you want to get no sandwich from Lee, Daryl. You might catch the COVID.
Damn.
I don't know the ones that's showing up tomorrow night.
I'm good now. I'm gonna lick everybody's beer bottle tomorrow night. That way y'all sick and can't show up.
Why can we only see the top of Anthony's big ass head?
Because I'm doing something right now.
Because he don't have panoramic vision.
He's making sure our bait's good.
Damn.
What you doing, Anthony?
He's trying to revive that bait before he puts the camera on. Wake up. Quit swimming on your side. Fuck a gizzard, Shad.
I like a gizzard in Tennessee in the Clinch River in April or May. Other than that, fucking gizzards, yeah.
They're nasty, slimy. They shit your bait tank up and ain't gonna catch shit on them.
Huffy, you come to Tennessee, I'll make you hate them up there too.
Really?
You get about a 10-inch LY, you'll hate gizzards. The fish do too.
We have a mutual friend, and I took a trip to Tennessee a couple years ago, and before I left, I brought some bait with me. I won't never go back to Tennessee without bait.
No joke. You should see the prices now of what it did last year, and you can't
Really?
gizzards. $1 bill's $3 now.
Are you serious?
$3, and they call them mediums. What
Damn.
we used to buy for smiles for a buck was a buck. You know, if it looked like $1 bill, you paid $1.
Right.
Now, I mean, it's insane.
I bought some bait a couple years ago from the place right there at the Clinch, and like you said, it was
Like big fish.
yeah. I think it was like $15 for like ball baits, and then your
Right.
cutter gizzards or your bigger gizzards was like $3 a piece.
Yeah, we used to, when I started 4 years ago, you could get, 5 to 6 inches or 4 to 5, big enough. But they were big enough to pull. That's all I ever pulled. They were like, say, I think $12.99 or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I said. It was like under $15 a dozen.
I think he's getting, what is it, Anthony? 13 for threads, something like
Yeah.
that. 13 or 16 for threads.
Yeah.
I mean, it's insane.
Let's start just selling live bait instead of guiding.
Nobody.
Obviously, we'll make a hell of a
No
lot
one
more
does it,
money.
right?
I don't
No
think
one does
it's not legal to sell in North Carolina, is it?
I don't know about you, man, but I prefer to keep my ass in bed at 4:35 a.m. versus going out there, throw a damn cast net in the 25-degree weather. You know,
Hey, you can't throw a net.
you don't think I can throw a net?
Can't throw a net.
You don't think I can throw a net?
Andrew, your boy told me. He said, "Man, he can't throw a net."
Shoot, you haven't seen me throw a damn 12-foot net for pogies, have you?
Well, you don't. You pull up to the bait man and say, "Give me some bait."
There's something about them boys from Lincoln. For some reason, they can all throw nets up there.
That damn 12-foot net weighs almost as much as Daryl, more than you.
I got two of those new. While we're talking about nets, I got two of those fishing fuel nets that Caleb and them was making, and they're pretty solid nets. I threw one this afternoon for a little while. I've got the both of mine are 8 foot. Both of them's 1/2 inch. One of them's 1.5 pounds. One of them's 1 pound per foot. And I mean, out of the bag, it's better than a Betts, in my opinion.
Why did you get a 1-inch net?
A 1-inch net?
It didn't get a 1-inch net, JR. You don't
Is that not what he said?
He said
No,
a
a half.
Oh, 1/2 inch net. Okay.
Yeah. They're 8 foot. Both of them's 8
Well,
foot.
still, I mean, what are you catching with a 1/2 inch net? You're going to Christmas tree the hell out of some alewives on Norman with a 1/2 inch.
Oh, it come out yet, have you? I know they said they were going to be high because he said the import was something crazy.
I don't know what the market value is of them. I have no idea. I can't answer that question.
Yeah. When I catch alewives on Norman, I throw a 1/4 inch net.
Well, when I catch them on Norman, I throw a 1/2 inch net. So
Christmas tree them though. A 1/2 inch will Christmas tree them.
no,
Shit, you crazy? Yeah, 3/8 will Christmas tree them. A 1/2 inch will definitely Christmas tree them.
Get them a little bit.
Unless you're catching some of them Daryl Barney alewives, some 10 inchers.
That's
no,
right.
it ain't time for that, Chip.
Yeah, but I mean,
Bullshit.
those little ones will go through it. You know, at the full.
Anthony, what the hell are you doing?
I'm working on something, boy.
Damn.
He wants to show us so bad.
I can't.
He ain't going to.
No, he better.
I can't show you. Daryl knows. Don't you, Daryl?
Yes, sir.
Let me guess. You're tying up some 2.8 Kitex.
No, hell no.
Hey,
Well, that's
hey,
being done.
hey, Anthony, when I saw you at Great Outdoors the other day, you saw me with them black cherry 2.8s. Did you go grab you a pack of them?
I got me 5-packs of them.
Yeah, see there? Look at him copying me, y'all.
You believe that? I got oceanfront property in Arizona.
Hey, Daryl Barney just texted me what you got. Boy, y'all in trouble. Anthony don't show him nothing. Y'all boys in trouble.
Oh, boy. I ain't even scared.
I hadn't texted him anything, Anthony.
I ain't falling for that shit.
Hey, Wes, you know what they say, right? Pre-fishing hero, tournament day 0.
So what requires more skill, live bait or trolling A-rigs? On
Live
Lake Norman?
bait.
Live bait.
Live bait, without a doubt.
Because if your bait
So-
look like shit, you ain't gonna catch shit.
I mean, it
Nope.
seems to me like if you're trolling A-rigs, it's very little skill involved. You're setting them, you're
Bullshit.
staggering them at different
No,
depths, and
there's
Bullshit.
definitely skill involved.
you're just covering water.
No,
That's
no,
literally
there's skill
all you're
involved.
doing. You're using downriggers. You're using weight on some. You got them set at different depths and staggered. You got
Right,
them out
but-
on boards. You got
But
them
to do
spread out.
that, you have to have a skill to get them set at the right depth, at the right speed.
What?
That's
Like
right.
hitting the
There's
free
still
spool button and putting them down to
There's,
whatever
there's
depth
still
you
people
want.
out there that feel like their rigs run above the downrigger ball. Just, throwing it out there.
It will run above
Yeah.
the downrigger ball. It depends on how fast you're trolling. If you're trolling 3 miles an hour and you got over 20 feet beyond your downrigger ball, it's going to come up above the downrigger ball
But JR,
How?
just named off
because of the drag of the water. The downrigger balls weighs 8 pounds. The A rig doesn't weigh 8 pounds, weighs less, so it's going to come up. That's
So
simple.
it kind of
Everybody knows
shows
that.
right there that, some folks don't know the difference between skill and luck.
Oh my God! How
So
how
if you
can I prove
put
that?
an
to you?
8-pound anchor on the bottom and you're using a floating rope, the anchor's going to pick up because you're using a floating rope,
No, the rope's going to pick up because it weighs less than the anchor.
but it's tied to the boat, just like the
It's
A-rig.
tied, if you tie the rope to the anchor rope, then the rope is going to go higher than which is essentially a downrigger. A downrigger ball, what you're referring to, just don't even use that as an example. Just like literally use what we're talking about, the downrigger ball and the line that you're using the downrigger clip to your line, and then you got 20 plus feet of line out to your A rig. Your A rig weighs less than the downrigger ball. You're going through the water at 3 miles an hour, which creates a pretty good amount of hydrostatic or hydro
Here we go.
dynamics, whatever it's called, the
Using
I
big
love
words.
the
come on.
friction of the water.
That's not that damn Gaston
It's
County
gonna
language I'm used to.
pull the A rig up higher than the 8-pound downrigger ball. The only
Because
way that A
gravity
rig's going to go
always
lower
takes
than the
time off.
downrigger ball. Listen, technically there's gravity in water, but
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
the displacement of whatever's in the water is going to counteract the gravity. That's why you float in water.
Oh, I'm getting a little bored here.
Then why do we even put downriggers down if our damn bait's going to float up anyway?
It's buoyant. It's not. I'm saying it's neutral. It's gonna sink, but it's gonna sink slower than it would if it were falling in the air.
So
Does that
JR,
make sense to you?
I'm glad he's
No.
fishing with forehead, not us.
if I 12-pound anchor to a rope and I drop it in the water and I leave it at 15 foot, I hook a 10-pound anchor behind it, or let's say a 5-pound anchor.
If it weighs less, it's gonna draw up. It's gonna draw up higher in the water column.
Be higher. If I pull it 48 mile an hour, which one's going to be higher?
The
J.R.
second one,
Cochran,
the lighter
He's
one.
gonna be high.
Damn.
Listen, this warm front, these fish are deep. Okay, they're down. Why are they deep? Because they can't regulate their body temp. That's why they're deep.
So he can't
So
do
this
it.
warm front, this is going to warm this shallow water up, and so these fish are gonna that weren't in the shallow water are going to be in the shallows. Some of them are come Saturday.
I tell you what, I hope you pull about 8 inches fucking deep then.
Damn.
Peter, you call me tomorrow and I'll video what your baits look like behind the ball on the live scope.
All right. I got the live
That's
scope.
what you need to do, Pete. You need to move your live
What
scope
it-
to the back of the boat, put your downrigger on your set depth, and then we can see exactly how high your A-rig is
Well,
running above your downrigger.
I
Listen,
can do
listen
that
to
from the
yourself,
front of the
guys.
boat,
If
by
you,
the
if
way,
you guys
and
would
I have
listen to
already
what is
done
the
that,
point?
actually. I
What's
have
the
already
point?
done that.
What's the point in using a downrigger ball if your
What's
bait
the
is
point
gonna,
of using it? To keep it at the same depth.
right? Whatever
To get
depth you
it
set that
down
downrigger
without
ball.
putting out 500 yards of fucking
So
line.
if you're trolling at 4/10, mile an hour, and with live bait. You're not going to need any more than 1.5 ounce egg sinker to keep your bait pretty much vertical. It's going to be less than a 45-degree angle, correct?
Do what? Now wait a minute. What'd you say?
When you're trolling down rods and you look out there, let's say you're trolling 0.4 and you got 1.5 ounces of sinker on your down rods, and you look out there at your line, you got your rod and your rod holder, and your line is going straight into the water. Your line is, if it starts to come up over a 45-degree angle, you need to either use more weight or you need to slow down. Correct?
Yeah.
Get that line back down. Okay. So a downrigger ball is the same thing.
You're comparing live bait to 5 artificial baits.
Absolutely, because you're trolling 2.5 mile. You're trolling 2 mile an hour, 1.6 to 2.5, whatever it is you troll. You're trolling.
You're comparing
fast.
one live bait to 5 artificial baits.
Your high speed, yeah, but the artificial baits. What
Perry
size?
here.
What are you guys using? 1.5 ounce jig heads on your A rigs?
I'm not telling.
Plus wire. Plus
He's fishing for information, guys. Don't say a damn thing.
I'm not fishing.
I'm using lead core.
You guys just don't know what you're talking about.
JR.
You don't understand the physics behind a downrigger.
JR.
What?
I don't use a fucking downrigger. I use lead core.
I like lead core. I'm referring to Pete, and
I don't.
Apparently, the live bait guy that has so many opinions on live scope, and he doesn't even own a live scope, has so many opinions on A rigs trolling artificial. He doesn't even do that.
Hey, when you drop a bait, and I don't even use a downrigger. We're talking figures. You drop an 8. Say you drop a 10-pound ball on the downrigger. Say you drop it down 30 feet. You put that bait. You're pulling the umbrella rig, whatever you're pulling. Say you pull it 55, 60 foot behind that ball.
Mm-hmm.
The further you go behind that ball, the further that goddamn bait's going to rise.
Speed.
No, but also the further back you go from the ball, that bait is going to rise.
It depends on how fast you're going.
And the further it goes back from the ball, the more that bait, and it will rise above your downrigger ball.
Yes.
Yeah, it will.
Everybody knows that, apparently, except for Pete and Lee.
If y'all North Carolina motherfuckers can't understand simple physics, god damn, go back to school.
Just know that when I bring Fish to Scale and JR Skunks again, he's going to want more lessons.
Fact. What'd you get, 450 feet?
For him, it'd be more like 800. What are we talking about?
Anthony, give us a little hint of what you was doing. You stayed off show for 30 minutes. It's got to be good.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
Hey, for 450, he shows you how to keep bait too, JR.
Here's what Anthony did.
I mean,
Anthony
but you got to do like 6 trips.
Anthony went off frame and he finished rigging up one of his rigs, and he was going to show us. Then he thought better of it by the time he got done tying it up.
No.
He got sidetracked with all this conversation about 45-degree angle this, 30.
That's right. I got bored. I got bored.
Y'all realize that we are arguing over a fish that has a fucking brain.
Look at it this way, Pete. Right. Look at it this way, Pete. When you're fishing live bait and you got a 6-foot leader on a down rod and you got 1.5 ounce sinker, if you're
for one, Daryl, who uses 1.5 ounce fucking for a down rod?
Not me.
Okay, 1 ounce. 1 ounce, is that?
Who uses that?
What do you use? 2 ounces? 2 ounce sinker?
Fuck no, I use 6 ounce.
Hell yeah. We keep them down.
No, you don't use 6 ounce down rod.
The hell I don't.
On Lake.
I want that motherfucker straight up and down when I'm going 1/2 mile an hour.
Absolutely.
Or 3/4 mile an hour.
3 ounce down rod.
Daryl, check your text.
I did, but I don't know, Wes. Honestly, I do not.
6 ounce egg sinkers on your down rods.
I use the 3 ounce.
Carolina River. Okay. All right, fine. I'll use 6 ounce for my example. Pete, now, nobody interrupt me. Pete, I want you to listen very carefully, okay?
I might need a beer for this.
6-foot leader.
All right,
okay.
Okay. Oh, man, Scott said this is like him watching the Special Olympics.
Okay. So you got a down rod, Carolina rig. Okay. You got a 6 ounce egg sinker, a barrel swivel, and a 6-foot leader to your bait. Okay. Yep. You got it in a down, you're down rodding. You got it in a rod holder. The line's going straight up and down, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So from your sinker, your leader also straight up and down, or is it back a little further than your sinker?
I don't give a fuck about my leader.
Is your bait back
my
a little
bait's supposed to be swimming the fuck around. That's why it's on a 6-foot fucking leader.
That goddamn sinker like that.
When I'm ever allowed back in, I have a question.
That's why it's on the leader. So it
I
can
feel
swim
like
the
y'all are
fuck
messing
around.
with me. I feel like y'all are messing with me. I feel like y'all know what I'm saying, but you're just
They
disagreeing.
do, Junior. They
to
do.
disagree.
No, you're not listening to what you're saying.
Whenever I'm allowed back in, I have a question.
Lee, what's your question?
Who the fuck uses a 6-foot leader on a down rod?
Yeah, come on with it.
Me, I do. What do you use? Like a 3-foot leader on your down rods?
So if you're using a 6-foot leader and you're setting stationary on fish, you would have a fucking Christmas tree under your boat.
No.
Yeah.
Do what now?
Yeah, you would. How wide's your boat? 9 foot?
Ask any striper fisherman what size leaders what length leaders they use for striper fishing with down.
I'll be honest with you. Mine are 7 foot.
Mine are too when I'm pulling boards.
No.
Not
my down rods are 7 foot.
Not down rod fishing.
Yes, sir.
No. They'll swim into each other.
No, they won't.
How many of them hybrids are going to suck that damn hook in?
No. Listen. I got a 26-foot fucking boat. I don't put them side by side. They out each 4 corners. There's no way they can touch.
That makes half-ass sense. But the two on the front,
according to y'all, the baits don't swim up past. They don't swim up anyway. So how are they going to get
tangled? Which boat's that? Is that the weed whacker?
What's that?
So which boat are you talking about? The weed whacker?
That's right.
JR, you talking about the bait don't swim up? You can ask anybody who's caught alewife. We use 2 and 3 ounce sinkers on the bottom of a sabiki rig, and an 8-inch freaking alewife will bring it to the top from 40 foot.
So let me tell you something interesting.
Wes, you've seen that firsthand.
If you don't reel him in, he's bringing it to the top and tangling everything you got, like Huffy said, a Christmas tree.
So Lee has seen this. You know, we're going to downsize here a little bit. Lee has seen this firsthand on my boat. We're fishing live scope with a crappie minnow, the little split shot, small little crappie minnow. That damn minnow will swim above. You see a live scope, the minnow right above that damn sinker doing this the whole entire time.
On a split shot, a sinker.
On a split shot, yep. I mean, a good size split shot, yes.
It's still a sinker. It sinks your bait.
Regardless, but a small little crappie minnow will do that, try and run like hell.
Well,
so anyway, we got sidetracked talking about 45-degree angles, this and 7 foot that, and mine's longer than yours, and all this other shit, whatever. I don't know. So,
ain't nobody using no 6-ounce sinker on their down rods in southeastern reservoirs with no current.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sinker.
Okay.
Unless you're trolling over 1 mile an hour.
Okay.
Daryl Barney, Scott put this up here for you, I think.
What was it say?
So you can ask anybody that has fished for 2 years that fishing with a guide makes you talk shit for no reason.
Anthony, you control 5/10 with a 2-ounce egg sinker and remain vertical.
The what?
You control 5/10 with a 2-ounce egg sinker and remain vertical.
No.
No, you won't.
I do it all the time.
There's no fucking way.
What are you guys
What are
talking
you
about?
fishing? 6-pound test?
No.
I think JR still got catfish on his mind.
No.
Walker's got a comment. Come on, Walker.
That's the apex predator.
Hey, we left Lake Cartwell Outdoor Center the other morning. And Walker turned back around and asked that lady, said, "Do y'all sell apples?" that lady said, "No, we don't sell fruit, sir."
Damn.
Damn.
Hey, Wes, what did you say Perry said I got cut off?
He said you can ask. Oh, I'm sorry, Jar. He said you can ask anybody that has fished for 2 years that fishing with a guide makes you talk shit for no reason.
Dude, if you need some money to go for Anthony to show you, I'll be glad to split a trip or just pay for it for you, Scott. I mean, if you're broke, say it. I mean, I don't give a damn. I never made no qualms about fishing with Anthony. I mean, whatever I know I got from him cost me a little money, but hell, it costs to learn sometimes. It's cheaper than fishing for 15 years and too damn scared to come to Lake Norman. I can tell you that.
Damn.
I ain't chicken shit. How about that, Scott Perry?
Jeff Pill's a prime example of that.
Hey, Jeff told me the other night, he said, I hired every fucking guy in East Tennessee.
I fished with Anthony I fished with Pete. I hadn't fished with nobody else. I fished around you, but I mean, we're all doing the same thing.
Hey, if you want to catch a fucking big fish, fish.
No, I'm not. I'm going to be doing something completely different than everyone
We
else.
know.
Think about me though,
Taking the
Huffy.
photosynthesis and the orgasms.
Huffy.
Yeah,
I didn't know
Orgasm.
I didn't know shit. Now I can go to Tennessee and catch fish on my own. So I mean, it's just I'm just being straight with it.
Damn.
If you really, Anthony will agree with me on this. I don't know how anybody on here won't agree with me on this, but if you really want to learn how to fish a reservoir, it doesn't matter where you're at. Hire a guide. We've all done it. I mean, hire a guide. Learn the waters. Learn their techniques. Me and Pete fish 100% differently. He's 100% artificial. I'm 100% live bait. That's why he excels at certain times in the winter, and he won't fish against me or fish with me in the spring. Me and Anthony, we fish the same exact way. JR, he does any and everything he can to catch fish.
Damn, hey,
I can outfish you, Lee. I can outfish Pete.
You a hard time about guys.
They win.
People.
I
talk
can outfish
shit.
Anthony. I can outfish Daryl. I can
We'll
outfish.
find that on Saturday, right?
I'll outfish every one of y'all some bitches on Lake Norman. Anytime.
Hey, Daryl.
Win.
Damn.
Don't let
All
them
this
give you a
shit
hard
talk,
time
man.
about
Really
Lee, every time I've ever gone upriver to spring, I'm limited out by 8 o'clock, and you still trying to put your clients on fish. You can't catch fish up there like me, boy.
Damn.
I don't leave my house at 2:30. I don't have to leave my house at 2:30 to catch fish.
I'm just saying, I'm more successful up there than you are.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Hey,
Me and Anthony have fished up there since I was 4 years old.
They ain't been stocking hybrids in that lake, but since 2014.
Hell no.
We were catching white bass at the dam.
No, they stocked stripers. They didn't stock hybrids.
We were catching white bass at the dam 30 years ago.
The state stocked them in 14. The NSBA stocked them before that.
David Clubb.
Listen,
that's right.
His boys.
Nobody cares about white bass. They've been gone for 30 years.
Ain't nobody talking about white bass. Ding dong.
I did.
I'm talking about Lee. Lee
Oh.
said white bass.
I did. I said me and you were catching white bass at the dam 30 years ago.
I'm just telling you what DNR says, and I don't know about no state or whatever it is you're talking about. I just know DNR and never stocked no hybrids in there until we had the striper kill off and they started stocking hybrids.
You're right, but
I'm aware.
8 years before that, we were putting them in there.
Exactly.
Well, you're talking about like private stockings. I'm like,
that's right. Well, I mean, they were put in there.
Them tagged fish that you caught, you're welcome. I helped the state tag 140 one day in the river.
Yep, I've tagged them myself.
Well, good. I won't feel as bad when I kick your ass Saturday then.
I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Damn.
Did Shane Real teach you how to fish, Anthony?
No.
Did he teach you how to throw a net?
No.
Can he throw a net better than you?
No.
Oh, come on, man. Shane can throw a net better than anybody I've ever seen.
Who?
Shane.
You ain't never been with me.
I heard you can throw a net good, but Shane is the best I've ever been around.
You never been with me.
They ain't none of y'all seen me throw a net, but Anthony, I can throw the hell out of a net.
Gerald, I was with Anthony one day last year, and it was 95 fucking degrees. He threw a net solid for 3 hours and never took a drink of water. Hell, he made me tired watching him. I thought he was gonna fucking dehydrate.
Who did? Anthony?
Anthony Johnson. Yes, sir. He can throw a net.
That boy can throw a net. He taught me how to. I learned a lot from Anthony. I ain't gonna lie. He was the first guide I ever knew outside. What was the redheaded boy's name?
Mark Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper.
Yeah, and then you had him and you had Ty. Ty had a hot ass girlfriend. I was like 12, 13 years old. He used to bring her up there to the river.
That definitely wasn't Mark Cooper. That was before he was born.
No, this was Ty Mathis. He used to come up there in the river.
You talking about the guy that was on Lake Norman?
Yeah. What was his name? The redheaded dude.
He died. On a trip. Overdose.
You're talking about Gus.
No, not Gus. No, it was a redheaded boy.
No, he's a young boy.
Yeah.
He got it out of Midway.
Yep.
I can't remember his damn name.
Hell, it's been 25 years ago.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from watching him and Anthony kick my ass over the years.
Ty Mathis had the first big sea arc I ever seen. I think it was a 2072, and I thought that was the biggest boat I'd ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
We was
Ty
fishing-
Mathis. I remember being. Anthony knows my dad. I've known Anthony Johnson since I was damn 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah.
And I remember watching Ty come up there and throw a damn net in them bowls when I was 10 years old. And he'd catch bait and leave. And I'm like, Dad, why are we sitting here? He's like, oh, this is where the fish is at. And then I'd go back down the river and Ty's down there around the A-frame and stuff, just wearing them out. I can't see that.
We can't see it.
What the hell is it saying, JR?
Big old forehead. What are you saying?
It says, I messaged Spivey. I said, yo. And he texted me back, said, what's up, cuz? And I said, you have any dynamite?
Hey, get Spivey on here.
Yeah. He's too scared. He's too timid to hang out with us.
JR, your very best shot. I'm going to be honest with you. This is all seriousness. Y'all let me talk for a second. I'll just tell it. Your very best shot, and I'm going to help you out a lot, is for somewhere around 1,500. I'll get the fuck out of the boat. You can have the spot. Go ahead and
Damn.
be 1,500, and you'll have a legit shot of getting $25 off Pete.
Hey, the bet's off. I called the bet off.
Fish.
I
That's your,
called the bet
Damn.
off.
if it was a one fish tournament, you'd have a shot. Me and some other
JR,
people,
You.
maybe, but
I'll bet you $100 right now that I finished it.
I'll bet you $100 a cornhole.
Nah, fuck cornhole. That's for dudes that do weird stuff that I don't do. I'll bet you $100 right now that I finish in front of you Saturday.
That you'll finish ahead of me.
Yep.
I'll bet you something else. I ain't betting you no $100. I need that.
Oh, shit.
What's your bet?
We bet. Is anyone betting liquor? Do a liquor bet?
Yeah,
I'm
we'll do a
all for
liquor.
that
Let's
shit.
do a liquor bet.
All right.
Oh,
I'll bet you a bottle of Jack Daniels that I'll beat.
I don't want Jack.
You want Elijah Craig? You tell me what you want, but
I
I will
won't-
take that bet that I finished ahead of you.
I want Evan Williams bottom to bond.
All right.
I'm gonna get what I fucking get, and y'all gonna like it. All right, you're gonna like it, or else just give it to
Well,
someone else.
As long as it's bourbon or cider mash, I'll be happy.
you can ask for a Pappy Van Winkle because your ass ain't fucking getting it, JR.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, fucking Burger King, you're gonna have it your fucking way. All right.
Happy Van
I'll bet. I mean, you can text me when we get done here, whatever you want to do. I'll bet you whatever you want to bet that I finished ahead of you come Saturday.
Damn, JR.
Shots fired.
Hey, Pete, make sure you check his live well.
Oh, I absolutely will. Don't you worry. And I'll make sure he checks mine. And you know what? You're more than welcome to check it as well.
We've already been there, Pete.
That's right. That's right.
You gonna think your ass has been drugged from one to the dam and back to 150?
Oh my God, you're talking more shit than
damn.
anybody, and you're the one going with a guide.
I promise y'all, if JR was to win this tournament, won't none of y'all motherfuckers show up on this show Tuesday night. I guarantee fucking to you.
I'll be there.
I'll show up and say I got my ass whooped.
Wes,
I'll do it. But I'm gonna tell you what. I am 90. He can't even catch a trophy catfish. How's he gonna win a hybrid tournament?
I disagree.
Hold on. Now,
I'll
Pete.
disagree with that.
I'll
I'll
disagree.
disagree with that.
I've caught a ton of
JR
trophy
can catch some
catfish.
trophy. I'll disagree
I
with
retired.
that.
I retired, Pete. I
Yeah,
ain't fishing.
I'll disagree with that. JR can catch some trophy catfish on Lake
All
Park.
I've done for the past few years is go out and drink beer on my kayak and swim. I quit fishing years ago.
You might want to go back to that, bro. You
Might want to what?
You might want to rethink it and go back to doing that.
I don't have to whoop y'all's ass.
Oh,
Damn.
I love the shit talk. It's fun, you know.
JR.
For those that are watching, y'all know.
We
that
like to
we're-
judge things.
Once it's all said and done, we'll shake hands and
Go ahead and
sing
play that,
Kumbaya
Wes.
and
Go ahead,
take a few
let's
shots for
teach
beer.
Anthony something. Go ahead.
We
go
like to
ahead.
judge things meteorologically. Like man has put dates, and they're the same every year, like the first day of winter, December 21st, something like that. First day of fall, September 22nd, I think. You know, first day of spring, it's the same every year. From what I've read and what I've gathered, what little bit of data I've gathered on the subject, I believe that The gravitational pull's different. You know, the earth tilts farther or closer away from the sun depending on what season it is. And all that, the time of day changes, it gets shorter, it gets longer depending on what season. All that it affects fish big time. So when you're coming up on the end of a season, like in this case, summer, getting ready to come up on the fall, you know, you hear a lot of guys say, well, the fish don't know what season it is. The fish don't know that it's March, or the fish doesn't know that it's September. They go by water temp. That's not, I mean, there's a lot of truth to that, but they also go by the length of the day, the gravitational pull, the barometer. They go by a lot of different things. So when you're coming up on the end of a season, like we are summer, sometimes you may want to go ahead and start hitting those spots that you were planning to hit during that transition, you know, from summer to fall. The water is still warm. I've been fishing deep, you know, that summer, that dog days of summer bite. But I think this morning I'm going to go ahead and start targeting those transition areas. Like, don't base it solely on water temp. I think that might be the difference in catching good fish or not catching good fish.
Whatever viewers you have left now.
For real, right?
Damn.
The bathroom back.
I fell asleep.
We're holding solid.
I mean,
JR.
I went to sleep
So what-
twice, JR.
What time are we
JR.
gonna catch fish on Saturday? It's a new moon, so you tell me.
It's the day
JR.
after a new moon. Get it right,
Huh?
Lee.
Close enough.
What?
You couldn't catch two
I'm
pumps
sorry,
but
I missed
fucking
it
ever
by
drive in.
47
You've already
minutes.
said this, Anthony. What you got dementia or what? You
Just
keep
don't know
It was
which
worth
month
it.
it is.
It was
I didn't know
worth
if
it.
it registered to
You're
your
not a
brain.
boomer. You're Gen X. You're not a boomer. Act like a Gen X.
Hey,
I thought you were a
Where the current's taking.
oh, quit playing that
That's
shit.
Hey,
all
all I'm saying, all bets are off. I'm telling you now.
Oh God.
Well, he done
We
brought up a
already know
damn
video
jack,
talking about
a
they don't know
handle of
which
jack.
month it is, which
There you
time
go.
it is, which this
I'll
it
bet
is.
what
They
you
don't.
want to bet. I'll
They
finish it for you.
don't, Pete.
JR, have you ever
But they know
considered
when
just
they
spending-
know when Big Daddy's coming, baby. They know when Big Daddy's coming.
They know when you're going to go stagger some A-rigs and
You know
gas
Big
troll all
Daddy's
over the
coming,
damn lake
baby, that's
until you
right.
hit pay dirt. Like, there's no skill in that. You're not using. There's not a lot of skill involved in what you're doing.
All right.
JR. So JR, this is the bet. You tell me what you want on your side. On Tuesday night when we do the show, you must call me Big Papa every fucking time that you refer
Big
to
Daddy right here. Big Daddy.
Big Papa.
Oh,
So,
shit.
what's the game plan, Daryl? What are you guys going to do? Where's all the bait? Where's all the fish? What are they doing? They stacked up. Where they feeding? What's going on with the lake, man? What's the water temp first thing in the morning? What's up?
You really expect him to
give me
answer
some
that?
specs.
Well,
I can't answer it.
where I caught fish the other day that was 65 degrees.
At what? 3:00 in the afternoon?
No,
It
First
wasn't
thing in the
65
morning.
First thing in the morning.
65, bet you.
Well, you were deep up in the hot hole if it was 65.
Nope.
I'll tell you right now where I'll be.
I don't know who you think you're talking to, but I know Lake Norman.
Okay,
know
what was
that
that?
You haven't found no 65-degree water in the past week on Lake Norman first thing in the morning,
Bullshit.
unless you were
Bullshit.
knee deep in the hot hole.
Bullshit.
Anyways,
There ain't no hot water coming out of the hot hole, bud.
Yeah, there is. There's
No,
the water,
they're not.
Yes, you can totally see a difference in water temp. It may not be as hot as it used to be, but it's definitely several degrees warmer.
No.
and you know, it's funny you
I've
say
literally
that
been
because-
out there and seen it for myself. I know.
But you wasn't in Ramsey where I was at.
Poor old Wes. He's just sitting there looking
God
at the
alive,
phone.
man. Come on now. So anyways, I've been catching some fish there, but also I've been catching fish in 43-degree water. Seriously.
43,
I think my
huh?
water was 47 the other morning. where I
y'all
caught
boys
my
are-
best fish.
Now that's the truth, Lee. I believe that. Now 43, and what did
Damn, you
what
believe
did
me for
Anthony
once?
say? 60,
God damn.
You don't believe it's 65 in Ramsey?
You don't believe 43?
Oh, he don't know where the fuck that's at. Pete.
yeah, I do.
He don't know the. Oh my God, Wes.
I want you to remember this key piece of information. 2 years ago when I won it in 44-degree water. Just remember that.
What is the water temp? What's the water temp today, Anthony, or yesterday?
It depends where you're at.
Everybody got quiet on that question, did they?
I just told you it was 65 degrees in Ramsey.
Most of the lakes 40. To answer you, Wes, most of the lakes 44 to 47.
Yeah, most of the water I've been fishing like 46, 47, 48. I've seen some pushing 60-degree water.
I mean, if you found 60 something in Ramsey, then that's the
I was not in Ramsey when I was.
that's the nuclear plant. That's McGuire discharge.
I wasn't in Ramsey when I found 60-degree water, and I wasn't in the hot hole.
Oh, you found 60-degree water too, first thing in the morning?
Yeah.
Are you gonna lie to me like that too?
Well, a minute ago you told me I was telling the truth. You gotta figure out what was.
Damn.
You said 47. 47 is the truth.
I said I caught fish in 47-degree water the other day.
No, you said I was out there such and such morning, first thing in the morning, and the water temp was 47.
I was there Saturday night and Sunday morning.
JR,
I saw you
all
Saturday
been
morning.
moving around, so
Anthony, you haven't been on Lake Norman in how long?
Yesterday.
This morning.
Not Anthony. I'm sorry, Daryl. You haven't been on Lake Norman in how long?
what do you mean in how long?
How long has it been since you've been on Lake Norman?
2 days.
Tell the truth.
2 days.
You haven't even made it down. You haven't even made it down here yet. You're still
What
up
do you
there.
mean down here? I live
Down here.
45 minutes away, JR.
You live in
It's
like Greensboro.
You make it sound like I'm going to fucking Bermuda or something.
I'm just saying you
I was
haven't.
there
made it
2
down here
days
yet.
ago.
Okay, I guarantee you.
Bullshit.
I guarantee you're
That's
bringing
bullshit.
some shit. You're bringing some shit for the trip, whether it be bait or whatever it is you're bringing. I bet you still have it. You haven't delivered it yet. You still have it.
Well, I mean, I'll have it once I come tomorrow. I'll have a lot of it when I come back home too. I mean, I don't know. I mean, for the tournament on Saturday, I don't know what that means.
Guys, don't worry about ordering a
delivering
lie
all my-
detector.
We're not putting everything in one basket.
Don't worry about ordering a lie detector because Daryl can't lie for shit.
I have one
Okay.
issue with Daryl, by the way. I have one issue with Daryl here. So he said if he wins, not if, when he beats your ass, okay? It's not if, when he beats your ass.
Uh-huh.
He wants you to call him Big Papa. But here's the issue I have with that. It ain't his boat, so therefore he shouldn't be having you call him Big Papa.
I'm not fishing out of my boat either now.
Well, true.
I thought you were fishing in the kayak.
I mean, I'm not going to be spotty like that.
Well, I'm trying to say, anything else, you got to call Anthony Big Papa.
And throw your hands in the air if you're a true player.
True. So, Anthony, you say you're fishing today?
No, I was getting bait this morning.
Damn, I thought I seen you in Mountain Creek then. Never mind.
You was going back. You was getting some more bait. How much bait do you
on the
need?
skimmer wall.
What's that?
What?
Somebody said they seen Anthony on the skimmer wall.
That's right.
Probably did, yeah. Before work, you know.
That's right.
JR, I
Yes,
promise
sir.
you'll see me on the fucking podium from the back of the crowd. When you're standing at the back with your head between your ass.
Well, Anthony, he's really putting the pressure on you, bud.
Daryl got a buzz.
I
Look at it.
I don't give a
JR,
shit.
are you coming?
It's
you
all-
coming to
all
Big
in
Daddy's
fun.
tomorrow night, or are you not going to do that?
Shit talking.
Pete is scared to death. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that because
I'm
his
scared of what?
his A-rig deal
I'm
ain't
going to tell you right
working.
now, my confidence is as high as it's ever been.
And the
for
only
Saturday.
reason his confidence is high is because we got a low of 50 tonight and a low of 55 Friday night. That's the only reason his confidence is high. But if the water temp was going to remain in the 40s, his confidence would be extremely low.
JR,
because
I'm
those
going to tell you
fish-
right now. I'm going to tell
He
you
knows
right
that slower is better when the water temp's in the 40s, and he's going to be blistering fucking soft plastics by these fish, and he knows they're not going to hit. So he's banking on this warming trend we're having.
You know nothing.
JR,
buddy.
you coming to Big Daddy's tomorrow night?
I'm going to go fishing tomorrow. So depends on what time I get off the water. What time are you guys meeting?
Fuck, you're already gonna be there.
You're already going to be there.
Oh,
7
really?
o'clock.
He said no. You know why? He's going to need all fucking day to find some damn fish.
I mean, there ain't
I
no
just
rule
can't-
saying I can't just stay the night out there, you know.
Right. So let me
Yeah, it does.
let me
After
backtrack
midnight,
here real
lines
quick.
ain't in the water till 7, bitch.
Let me backtrack here real quick.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's
Ah.
the
Hey,
point.
we're gonna do live well checks. I didn't say I'd have lines in the water.
If JR by luck, whatever skill, if JR wins this tournament, You don't have to worry about him talking shit because y'all know I can talk shit with the best of y'all motherfuckers.
Oh,
Y'all will
Anthony's
never
already
hear
said
him
that.
talking.
Anthony already said
And
on the
Daryl's
other
drunk
show.
ass over there. He won't. He'll be free me by the time I
Listen,
get to
Wes,
him.
why don't you go somewhere and try to buy another fucking boat?
I ain't got no
You
money.
better
I'm
hope
out of
JR
money.
don't win this. Y'all better hope
I'm
JR
out of
Well, I
don't
mean,
win
trade
this.
one.
I am
Trade one
I
in or
am
something.
not. I am
I mean-
not worried about JR. Anthony, he will be a key player. Stephen Hobbs will be a key player. Pete
What about Pete?
will be a key player.
What about Pete?
I just said Pete.
Anthony, I've forgotten more about fishing
I
than
didn't
you
say
know.
Pete.
No, yeah, Pete will be a
What'd
key
you
player.
say, JR?
I told Lee I've forgotten
Anthony
more
will
about
be a key
fishing than he
player.
knows. He thinks because he goes out here and puts people on freaking perch and crappie and some eater-sized catfish that he can like fish. Like
So
I
you
can do
think
that. I
because
can do
you
that with my eyes
study and
closed.
read you think
No, I've
because you
done it.
study and read the internet that beats
Oh, I've
time
done
on the
it.
water?
I've been fishing probably longer than you have, Daryl.
I
I've
think
done
he's
it.
asking for advice from Dieter Milhorn's. All it is.
Been there, done that, man. Been there, done that. I know a lot about striper fishing. I've looked
I
at
have
you as a
no
cat
idea what
fisherman.
a trophy catfish
I was a
is,
striper
but
fisherman way before, many years before I ever started catfishing.
So
Hey,
we're all elite.
I'm taking Dieter and JR to Venice with me in 2 more weeks. We're going to be in Venice, Louisiana, back catching 150-pound yellowfins.
Guess what? Me, Pete, and Anthony were all striper fishermen when Lake Norman had stripers. They got rid of them. They
I'm just saying,
died.
just because I'm not a
Can you
guide
imagine
and
these
I'm not
three
sharing
guys?
the same
Can you-
pictures all over the social media doesn't
Can you
mean
imagine
that
these
I
three
can't
guys
fish.
right here in the podium,
Show
first,
me
second, third?
where I've showed the same pictures multiple times.
I've seen it. I've seen you do it multiple times.
To different platforms?
Hubby
No,
said
same
that he was
platform,
fishing that he
different
threw
groups.
Anthony when he was 4 years old. So that means that you were shitting yellow, JR, while they were catching fish.
Listen, every one of us on this show tonight, except for Lee, or no, Lee is a millennial. How old are you, Lee?
38.
Dude, you're a kid. You need to address me as sir.
I will when
Pete's a
you
millennial.
beat me.
Lee's a millennial. Pete's a millennial.
Make him call
Me,
you Big
Daryl,
Papa.
Anthony, and Wes are all Gen Xers. We've
Make
been
him
doing
call
this
you
way
Big
longer than
Papa.
y'all youngins.
I will call you sir Tuesday night once you beat me.
We've been doing this longer than y'all youngins.
Damn.
I'm gonna call you a
lucky. Have out of Lake Norman.
If you happen to even catch a fish and you don't draw a skunk, I will call you a lucky cocksucker.
Damn. So
Anthony.
I got to add how much JR knows about my style of fishing here. He's talking about I'm happy to see 50-degree weather.
Man, I was trolling A-rigs before you ever started trolling them. I was trolling U-rigs. I was trolling U-rigs before you even knew what a U-rig was.
Shit.
I was trolling a U-rig when you was still a cop.
Oh.
I saw more hybrids out of Norman than you have.
Well, I wouldn't doubt that. They just started stocking them a few years ago. Like I quit. Hell, I ain't fished in years. I bet I caught more stripers out of Norman than you ever did.
I've caught bigger stripers than anybody on this fucking page.
Not out of Lake Norman.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
Bullshit, and bullshit, Wes.
Anthony, how many 55, 56-pound goddamn striper you and Daryl Barney caught? Let me hear it. I'm waiting.
Come on with it, Wes.
Now we're gonna go.
Wes, you caught 3 fish in Chesapeake Bay.
Damn, no one cares about Tennessee today.
Daryl Barney, don't start your shit with that big old 28-pound, 2-pound draft, big old tub
You
fish
fucking caught like 3 or 4 fish in 4 fucking days in the greatest fishery
Take
on
that
earth.
big tub to Chesapeake Bay and catch
Your
your
ass
own
wouldn't
fish,
get up
and then
the
come back and tell me, Wes, you was right, Big Daddy. I can't do it on my own. Huh?
Dude.
Do it in the fresh water, Wes.
You won't get up.
Hey, I caught a 52-pound striper water in fresh water.
Bullshit.
I was by accident the day I caught it.
Bullshit.
Wes, somebody who rides around till 10:30 in the morning is going to beat me fucking fishing.
Okay.
I'm up every morning at 4:30. Every morning.
You can have it. Wake them up.
You remember how drunk I was Sunday night? I was up at 4:30 and at work at 5:30. Monday morning.
What's up,
Do I need to
Anthony?
bring like a bottle of champagne for like the winter, like pop that shit like New Year's Eve?
Y'all ain't even never caught a fish big as that. Tell them, Junior.
That's salt water. No one cares. Shut up.
I know it don't count because it's salt water.
Hey, I
No,
fished.
Cass, that's a hell of a fish.
Water.
Wes, I don't even know anybody who hadn't caught a fish that big.
JR, I tell you what.
All right.
You pick the day, the time, the place. And
Okay.
your best other two anglers, including yourself, the three of you against me.
Okay,
Pete,
I'll tell you
Dan,
what. I'll tell you what. I'll pick. You said pick the day, the time, and the species.
How do I get this fucking picture off there, Junior?
And
JR,
the species.
JR,
Quit
Anthony
posting fucking
Johnson.
pictures. You wouldn't have that problem.
Lee
There's
and the
nobody
species.
on here that won't drag your ass.
You give
catfishing
me
either.
the day, the
Don't
time
drag your ass
on
my
Lake
catfish.
Norman. Me, Anthony, and Pete fish against you and your best two anglers any day, any month.
How about
JR, if you want to have a chance, you better pick
And we'll
me,
walk your
JR.
ass.
how about this? How about this, Lee? Me and you in the morning on Lake Norman crappie tournament. Me and you.
Oh, baby, yes. Yes.
What about you, Pete? You in?
He picked me already. Yeah, I'm in. For
Me,
crappie.
you and Lee. Me, Pete, and Lee in the morning on Lake Norman. We'll weigh in at, since we're going to Big Daddy's, what time you guys want to weigh in?
I got
12?
better things to do tomorrow, but we got to pick a
Yeah, I
different
can't.
day.
I can't do tomorrow.
Okay,
Sorry.
well, you guys said name the time and the place and all this jazz. Now you're, I mean,
JR,
we
we're
got-
having a fucking tournament on Saturday. Be
Yeah,
realistic.
I mean, we got to be realistic about it.
Don't
I mean,
come
I'm
up
just,
with no bullshit.
I'm ready to smoke you.
Guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, Anthony, Huffy, whatever happens, if he picks a crappy day, let's say 5 fish wearing, both of you bitches stay home. I got this by myself.
I,
Damn.
Yeah, I'm all about the crappie tournament. Let's do it.
JR, how about you let me put all my guide money I spent to work? How much is fucking for me and you? Anywhere.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do.
But I ain't gonna run a fucking kayak.
in the morning, crappie.
Nobody's fishing in the morning for
Oh my God, are
fucking
you guys?
crappie.
Fuck, y'all keep saying anytime, I mean, I'm giving you a time
Be
and a place.
realistic, cuz. Come on. We're all in a tournament on Saturday. We actually give a fuck. about
Okay,
beating your ass.
Sunday morning.
I got to work.
He's got one of his peasants running around all day the last several days, so he can go crappie fishing.
I mean, JR's good when it comes to crappie fishing on Lake Norman.
Oh,
There's
now
some docks
good.
in the
Now
state
I'm
park.
good.
There's some docks and skippers and stuff that he's in there down. JR does good crappie fishing on Norman. I will not deny that.
Oh, yeah, you gonna act like you know me, huh?
Both of y'all stay
Because a
home.
few minutes ago, you was like, oh, I don't even
Damn,
know.
you can't
Judge.
even give that dude a
Both of y'all
compliment,
stay
Lee.
home.
I know
You
where
can't
you
even say
fish.
nothing good, Lee.
I know where
Lee,
you
You
fish.
just
don't know
talk
where I
shit about
fish.
him
All you know is
'cause
what
he won't even
Spivey's
take a
told you.
compliment.
Both of y'all stay home. I got this on behalf of
All
everyone.
those places that you just named, that's where I used to fish. Those places suck now. I don't
I
even do
bet.
anymore.
I
He
bet.
fishes
That's what I'd
in-
say too. If I was going
My
to fish.
fishes.
My dick's bigger than all of y'all's. I mean, hell.
Damn.
Well, I'll be honest.
Guys. Oh, I heard Lori say I don't know about that.
I
Damn.
always have mine in my hand.
No, she
I heard
said she
that.
don't know about y'all.
Damn.
Where?
Oh,
Well,
got
I'm real
you.
close to
I
having
know
mine in
about
my
his.
hand, and I'll try
Damn.
it.
I would put all the money in my bank account on that one.
I'll tell you what. Let's have a hybrid tournament. No
We're
trolling.
gonna do that Saturday, Jim.
No live bait. No trolling.
Well, how the fuck you gonna catch him in a throw net?
That's what I'm fixing to say. How
No,
the fuck you gonna
casting.
catch it, Junior? Huh?
Casting, dead sticking and casting.
I think I got this too.
That
When?
requires skill. Something
When?
that you guys are lacking.
Who?
Next Saturday.
Really? Really?
Talking
Yeah.
about Pete and Lee, but I know that you can catch them like that, Anthony. But Pete and Lee's the
Yeah.
ones who want to talk shit. So
I'm
No, I
actually
said
off
next
next Saturday.
Saturday.
How about me too? But can we fish at night?
yeah, sure.
Next Saturday.
Hell yeah. But I ain't gonna be here. I'll be
Hell
at
yeah,
Murray.
I'm in.
Next Saturday, if I don't have to work. Next Saturday, I'll find
I'll
out
be
Tuesday. if
I'll
I
be
have
at
to work.
Murray.
We just got to put times on it. I mean, obviously, we all know how to catch hybrids. So
No,
That'll
we
be
all
a better
don't know.
daylight or evening bite. So we got to put a time on it.
No, there's that red
That
hat
guy.
guy, Lee.
That guy.
I'm just saying, you got to put a time on it. You can't say it's a damn 24-hour tournament.
Yeah, start at 8 o'clock and at 1 o'clock you're done. Weigh in.
Yeah.
Well, I'm fishing tomorrow. Any of you guys fishing tomorrow?
Not
Well,
really.
yeah.
I'm not even bringing no damn rods on my boat tomorrow. I'm just gonna ride around.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's how
I
you
ain't pre-fished yet. Why the fuck would I do it now?
Do
So
what?
you haven't even pre-fished.
No,
But a
I've
good
been
thing-
sick as
but a
fuck.
good
That's
thing,
the first
Lee,
day I got out of the house.
Well, you're gonna get skunked
But the
unless
good
you
thing
use
is,
Verizon.
Lee, you definitely had to burn up your fish, right?
Right?
Lee will get skunked if he ain't pre-fished unless he uses Verizon. Who you gonna
How
call?
much
Lee?
on that bet?
Who you gonna
Hey,
call, Lee?
I'm still at my same bet. I ain't pre-fished. I have not been on the water since Sunday, and I will still beat JR come Saturday.
If you beat me, it'll be because you called somebody and they told you what to do and where to go.
Damn.
It's called local knowledge.
You know who JR calls? You know who JR has ever called?
Google.
I have never
Google.
called anyone
Google.
and asked them. I feel
Dieter
like
Melhorn.
they better be calling me. Y'all better be calling me.
This
I
all
ain't calling
goes,
nobody.
this all
JR.
goes back to the fact that the three of us have fished this lake forever.
I've fished this lake forever.
JR, if you believe
Oh,
what
are
you're
you including
saying,
me? Are you including me in the three?
JR,
No.
if you believe what
No.
you're
Well,
saying,
I fished it forever.
you definitely caught a crack dealer tonight.
No,
I'll
finish
see
what
you
you were
Saturday.
saying,
You're
Lee.
smoking
You
some
finish what you were going to say, Lee.
shit.
I'll see you Saturday. I'm gonna get skunked because I didn't pre-fish. That's cute. I'll see you Saturday.
Okay.
Come on with it.
Oh hell!
You got some
Oh,
bait,
I
Lee?
see, I see Spivey's comment here. The
You driving to
AKA
Columbia tomorrow to buy bait?
What does
Who
that
knows?
matter? Who gives a
Oh,
fuck?
so basically you're bringing him some bait. Hey,
Daryl,
ask me
look
if
at you,
anybody's
Dad.
bringing me some
Lee?
bait. Ask me if anybody's helping me.
Hey
You
Wes,
going,
are you
you
helping
going to
JR?
Piedmont?
Wes, you helping JR?
No, I'm not going to Piedmont.
Am I
Yeah,
right?
you are.
No, I'm not. I'm not using my
Bullshit.
bait.
Is Wes helping JR?
I don't know nothing about Norman. I can't help him at all.
Are you helping him with bait?
Yeah.
No, he ain't
Nope.
asked me to. Nobody asked me to.
He's helping everyone else with bait. He's not helping me with bait.
No, I'm not
'Cause
bringing no
Partner,
bait.
hey,
I'm not going to
JR,
use bait.
I'm
JR,
not
your
bringing no
partner's
bait.
got a question right there or a comment. Says the guy that's one of the biggest Facebook lurkers on the Lake Norman pages.
Who?
Spivey.
Oh,
Said you be lurking, Spivey.
He's a lurker. Yeah, he's
ain't no stalker, is he?
He been stalking and shit.
He's old lurker. Old lurker.
Damn.
I can't wait.
I can't wait for Saturday as well, man. It's chopping the bit, buddy.
So is anybody heard of Skipper's coming?
No, he ain't coming.
Because Brady ain't coming.
Skipper was coming. He'd been here.
Daniel Skipper, just like Daryl Barney. He ain't
I'll
gonna catch
agree with
no
what
fucking
Daryl
fish.
just said. If Skipper was coming, he'd already be here.
Yeah.
Hey, he ain't
Where
gonna.
they
He
at?
can't catch
Why
a
ain't
fish
they
without
coming,
Brady.
Scott?
Daryl can't catch a fish without Anthony, and Skipper can't catch a fish without Brady.
Who
Damn.
do I need,
They ain't
Wes?
gonna be here.
Scott says the South
Wes.
Carolina would win this by 10
Wes.
pounds, but yet none of them's
I
coming.
can't catch a fish without this boy right here. For he's
Well,
coming.
what
He's
what
coming.
day do you want me and you to fish against each other one-on-one there, Wes? Rose?
Oh, come on, man. You make Ashley furniture money, brother. You don't want to bet me.
Damn.
You
Damn.
don't want to bet me.
It's IKEA, man. IKEA.
Doesn't sound like you
I
broke,
told you,
Daryl.
Pete, don't say that. Hey, Wes, I saved well.
Daryl.
I've saved well. I've done well. I can hire fucking guides. I mean, all y'all shit talkers evidently can't.
Hell, so whoever's bringing Lee bait, hell, bring him some fish too. Whenever you catch some hybrids, go ahead and call him up and bring him a couple
Damn.
more.
He wants that $25, boy.
Who's bringing?
Oh,
the
they
bait?
done backed out. They done backed up and took backwater on the $25. And now they telling me
Hey.
that I fucking got Ashley money, and you fucking can't bet $25 West
Hey,
Road.
JR told me to back out of it, buddy. The man, hey, he's the man I'm betting on. If he says don't bet, I ain't gonna throw my money away.
I mean,
I don't bet.
I'm just
I don't
telling
bet
you,
unless I know I'm gonna win.
I'm just telling you, I wouldn't bet. I wouldn't bet for a guy that's fishing against guys with live scope.
If we
oh my God.
If we wasn't going to win this tournament, if I didn't truly believe we were going to win it, I wouldn't get out of bed.
Daryl, if I bet, I'd be betting against Anthony. I wouldn't be betting against you. If it was just you, I wouldn't have called the bet off.
All right, well,
hey,
turn that live scope off, guys.
Hey, you fishing with?
I can do it.
Your boy's got live scope on that boat. What are you bitching about?
No, he don't.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Anthony Lee.
He does.
Bobby does not have live scope on his boat.
Bullshit.
I promise you he doesn't.
He works at Freightliner with you, right?
Yeah.
He can afford it.
No, he can't. I don't know what you think Freightliner pays.
Bullshit.
Freightliner pays $20 an hour. Like you can
You're
make
full of shit.
You can make that at convenience stores nowadays.
You're full of shit too. $28 an hour is what y'all fuckers making, not more.
Did you say $48 an hour?
28.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's
28 to $30 an hour. Don't give me that horse shit. My daddy worked there for 27 years. I know.
And that's not much money. Then you know that's not much money.
Shit.
You want to talk about money?
$27 an hour, $28 an hour.
$17 an hour.
That's not enough for you to go out and spend $4,000 or $5,000 on forward facing sonar.
It don't cost that much.
Money? I make $17 an hour at the fire department.
You're telling me that forward facing sonar, you're not going to spend $4,000?
Hell no.
No.
Hell no.
If you're not a Bass Pro had them on sale for $1,500 at Christmas.
Okay.
Come on.
$1,500 at Christmas.
Am I lying, bro?
I got a 12-inch screen. And
let's look and see how much they cost.
I got less than $2,500 in them.
Let's see.
Brand new with warranty. $1,499 and $1,000.
I'm not talking about buying it. I'm not talking about buying it stolen. I'm talking about going and paying retail.
Damn. I just told you with a warranty. If I could have bought it stolen, I would have.
Hey, Todd Asher bought a brand. I think it was about 3 months old from a guy down here in Easley, and I went and picked it up for him. I think he got it. The guy had used it about 3 months, didn't like it. Todd got it for $800. I think it had the the 34.
You bought an LV 34.
If you go buy a compatible graph, the transducer, everything that's needed for the bundle, you're gonna spend no less than $22.99.
No.
For the Garmin Live Scope. Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Well, JR, that's not $5,000. I mean, if you can't save $22.99 on $28 an hour,
I can't.
Bullshit.
I can't.
You're buying too much liquor.
I mean, when are you going to draw the line? It's like you guys are out there playing a damn video game. I'm out there fishing.
I'm never going to draw the line if it helps me catch fish. I mean,
let's go get you some dynamite.
TV screen.
Let's go get you some dynamite.
It don't necessarily help you catch fish. It don't necessarily help you catch fish.
I don't want to hear all this bullshit. It doesn't help you catch fish. You're lying.
Scott Perry
definitely helps you catch fish.
It helps you eliminate water.
It helps you catch fish.
Live scope is for trainees.
Shit.
Well, Scott said, I don't know.
That's what every queer says who ain't got it.
Dang.
Lee, would you get live scope after what you saw that one day on my boat?
Crappie fishing, absolutely.
I'll use mine just to catch bait.
Well, there's a reason why they're not allowed in some tournaments. Some tournament trails didn't allow them.
So, Lee,
I don't know of any tournament trails anymore that don't allow it.
They got one right now, a bass tournament, and it's no forward facing period. It's $5,000 to get in it.
Oh, nice. Good.
Lee and then just explained it to you at the start of this show. It ain't worth a fuck for moving fish and heavy current. And
oh my God, Lee doesn't even have live scope. Why are you listening to what he's saying?
Because I fucking got it, and what he said was true. I mean,
it helps you catch fish. It gives you an unfair advantage. You can see the fish in real time.
That still don't make them bite.
Advantage.
That still don't make them bite.
No, but you can throw your lure out there and you can see your lure and you can see the fish swim up to it and then swim away. Then you can bring it in and be like, okay, I'm going to try this lure, tie another one on and throw it out there. And it definitely gives you an advantage.
Lee and Johnson or Peter, either one. How did y'all catch fish in the 90s before they invented it? Y'all didn't catch them?
No, I still caught the fuck out of them just like I do today.
That's right.
Exactly.
Well,
and I told
but you know what? You know what I did? I spent more time in the water. That's what I did.
Nobody's catching the fuck out of them right now.
Scott Perry.
I mean, you're catching the fuck out of crappie. I can go out there and catch the fuck out of crappie and perch and spots right now.
Just like
you're not catching the fuck out of keeper hybrids right now.
I hear you.
Do that around and round. Some dude was bitching because he couldn't buy it, going, that ain't fair right there. They know how deep this water is.
All I'm saying, Daryl, is you can make it.
If it'll make you happier, I will take a picture of every fish I catch, and I guarantee you I catch 20 fish Saturday.
Hey, I'll bet you $25 you won't catch 50 fish.
Timestamp 20.
I'll bet you won't catch 50 fish.
I said 20.
I'll bet you won't catch 20 fish.
Shit.
What you
talking about a guy? He just went out and fished the other day and wore them the hell out.
And
one hybrid.
Yeah.
That's one morning you gonna catch, JR.
Hey, Lee's thinking about that. Wait a minute now.
That's one morning you caught, JR.
I'll take it back.
Hey, Scott Perry said he watched Doug Cole wax Anthony Johnson's ass, and Doug don't even speak English.
And Lee, I think a little bit of lurker's rubbing off on JR here because he only sees a picture of one damn fish. He assumes the one damn fish is caught, but you know.
Why would you post a ton of pictures a week before the tournament?
But you say that, but yet you share the same pic over and over and over. Why not just share the damn pics if you caught fish? Share the pics instead of sharing a pic of one fish over and over.
Why would I do that a week before the tournament?
Why would you share any hybrid pics?
Wait till my photo after the tournament. Wink, wink.
You literally took that one fish out of all those fish you called, the one fish that happened to be a hybrid, and you shared the pic of just that hybrid in several groups on Facebook. So you're not making any sense.
At that point, I was promoting my business. I shared.
Why not share the pic of all the hybrids? If I was promoting my business, I would want to share the pic with multiple hybrids, not just one hybrid.
I will.
You shared the pic of one hybrid because that's the only hybrid you caught. Stop lying.
Listen, y'all. Hey, look at everybody that's on this show tonight.
Show us right now on your phone those pictures, and then push up and show us the timestamp and the date. I'll believe you.
Literally almost went live every night digging for information. All you're doing now is digging.
No, I'm not. This is a fishing show. We have to talk about fishing. That is the content of the show. I'm not going to do anything you guys are doing. I can promise you that. Matter of fact, I'm going to be doing something that probably nobody else in the tournament's doing.
That's right. Catching fish.
I told you that I will show you the picture Saturday with the timestamp.
Okay. When you show me, I will say, damn, you wasn't bullshitting, Lee. You the man.
Fair enough.
Big Daddy.
We're gonna catch not only are we gonna win the hybrids, we forgot to mention too that we're waxing your ass on all the trash fish. I mean, we're doubling up on you on the trash fish.
You know what?
Man,
it would behoove you.
I ain't caught a spotted bass in 2 weeks.
I ain't caught a spotted bass in several days either. But again, I hadn't trolled some of the areas that they should be at. So you know.
Yeah, I ain't caught a spotted bass in 2 weeks, but I'm gonna get my four.
There's somebody who has on here.
Scott Perry, call me. I'll tell you what I'm doing.
I know one thing for sure. You better hope I don't get them quick because I'm going to get that bass and then then I'm going catfishing. I'm going to bring you a smorgasbord, bitch.
That's what I was going to tell you, Anthony, is you might as well just go ahead and forego the hybrid tournament and go ahead because it's going to probably take you 8 hours to catch a couple trash fish.
Can you imagine first in this little triangle right here in the very bottom corner, first, second, third, in some order here? That'd be fucking awesome.
No,
well, Lee, you got the damn trophies in your damn house right there. Show them off real quick.
Oh, I do.
Damn, which one are you gonna hold?
Hang on, we'll have to unbox them. I'm gonna set you down right here. We'll have to unbox them.
So, y'all, what you see in front of
That's
here
all
in front of you
Bobo's
right
number.
now? What you see in front of you right now is the one that JR will be holding, which is none.
Hang on.
I might be holding multiple.
Can
Hang on.
more than
We'll go with the thumper first.
What is it?
Bobo's thumper.
What about it?
That's one of the prizes at the tournament.
No, I need that. Can I use it Saturday?
I need it
Hang
too.
on.
I
I'm
need
about
it
to
too.
show it to you.
Hey, Pete, quick question, seriously. Now, how you doing all the prizes? It ain't gonna be like a raffle. You just gonna give them away to certain winners or where people
All
play.
right, so what a lot of folks don't know yet is when they sign their liability form, there's going to be a number 1 through 60, whatever's on there, okay? That number is going to be used for the drawing. And some of these prizes will be drawn out of a hat, number 1, 7, whatever have you.
Can I get
That's
in the
the prize they
drawing?
win.
Can I get in the drawing?
No, you can't.
What kind of shit is this? I'm the official weighmaster.
So
That don't mean shit. You got paid to get in.
Anthony Johnson.
you got to pay to play, baby.
He's
Pay the
donating
entrance fee,
$100.
Jan. We'll let
Anthony
you fish
Johnson,
for
you
the
mind
bank.
your business.
Hey, bank fishing's allowed, I think, isn't it? They can fish from the bank.
You got to break them. Damn. Hey, there is a public pier over there, by the way, at the boat ramp. So, maybe you get lucky.
Yeah, I've been seeing some birds over there.
I need that Saturday, Lee.
Hey,
You can have it
we
Saturday
better not
afternoon.
beg Wes in about getting lucky because he did catch a fish and he did.
Anthony, you got a damn oversized thumper in the back of your fucking boat.
I
What?
thought the splashers is what
You
everybody
got an
was using
oversized
now.
thumper in the back of your boat.
What are you talking about?
Daryl.
Oh,
Put his
well,
ass
I don't want to
work.
wear him out.
Damn.
I
Hey,
thought
Wes,
the little trolling motors in the
Splashers tend to work better. Splashers tend to work better all year long, but the thumpers are better in the dead of winter and deeper water.
Well, I can tell you what ain't gonna work worth the fuck Saturday when it's blowing 25. It's none of that shit.
Hang on, I gotta figure out how to turn this damn camera around.
This, JR. You could fucking put 14 Bobos and fucking 33 splashers and 18 fucking Minn Kotas on your boat, and you're still going to come in with shit. Not shit.
Hey,
You'll do as good as you did last year, I bet.
Oh, boy. Look at that. First, second, third.
3/4 of the field skunked last year, Daryl.
You know who didn't?
Who won it last year?
Russell.
Thank God.
Russell did.
Yes.
You
Knocked
know
Pete off his little
you
pedestal.
know who's never skunked?
How many of these hybrid striped bass tournaments association on Norman have you been in, Lee?
This
Every
is
one
gonna
of
be
them.
number 5, right?
Is
Coming
this
up.
number?
Yep.
Is this is number 5?
Yes, sir. I fished every one of them.
Guess who's got a pretty good track record? All of us, me and Lee.
Guess who's never fished lower than 7?
I've only been in one, fellas.
And
How'd that work out for you?
Got skunked. along with 29 other boats.
Guess who didn't?
JR, now you sound like Doug Cole.
keep
Every
on,
time
keep
Doug
on
Cole
going around in a circle here.
I show Billy, Bob, and Joe didn't catch him either. Johnny didn't get but 2. Bobby ain't got but 1. What could I do?
Okay, fair enough.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. JR is gonna get on the damn water Saturday with the damn fire in his fucking eyes, saying, "We better fucking catch some damn fish. Do this, do that." It might hurt him, guys. It might hurt him. And if he comes to the weigh-in like without a fish, we might need to put him on damn suicide watch. I don't know.
I am the best sport you will ever meet.
I know.
I will
I know.
talk shit, and I will definitely not get mad if I lose.
So everyone out there, in all seriousness, everyone out there, we're talking all this mad shit.
Won.
We're talking all this mad shit, but the skunk could happen to legit anyone. It's out there, but we're going to talk shit anyways. So
Yeah, somebody commented earlier and said, "Watch all y'all get skunked."
That might be true. I mean, really. This is the first tournament I've ever fished that I never got to pre-fish because I was sick. So, I mean, I'm gonna go with what I know. But
Scott, I might
I'll
be.
be
Right.
all right.
I got in a cornhole tournament. Let's see, Monday night up at the American Legion in Kings Mountain, and I came in second. But the week before that, I won it, and the week before that, I won it. I won it.
How much that pay?
Out of the last 2 out of the 3 weeks.
How much that pay?
The first 2 was $60 each, and then this last one I came in second place. I got $30.
So that's $150. That's you on your way to your live scope.
Buy me some more cornhole bags.
Stay there. You
I'm
find
retired. I don't fish no more, fellas. I'm getting in this just to whip y'all's ass. That's all I'm doing.
So I know we're all on this bullshit, but this old Bubbo thing, it's kind of cool. It comes with a 12-volt plug and a battery plug.
I talk about fishing. That's what I do.
I've had this bitch for like 2 weeks, and it just sits right here.
Well, then I need it tomorrow. Bring it. Since I'm gonna
Lee's
win
probably going to use the damn thing.
Since I'm gonna win it.
You just watch me unbox it. I ain't touched it till just now.
He's going to be using it tomorrow.
Since I'm gonna be the one that wins it, I need it.
Everybody's going to be like, "Where's that thumper at?" And Lee's going to be like, "Damn, hang on, I'll be right back."
I mean, I just unboxed it. I hadn't touched it.
Y'all don't mind all the fish scales on it.
It does. It kind of smells like tennis shoes. Like when you buy a new pair of shoes, it's kind of what it's fucking like.
A lot of them give one away. I'm surprised he hadn't gave one to this tournament. Pete, you should have reached out to him.
Who?
That Bobo. I mean, he gives a lot of them away at tournaments.
No, we got one right here.
Oh, you got a Bobo?
This is it. Yeah,
that's what that is. Yeah, Bobo.
Yeah, this is for the tournament.
Oh, I got you.
What's that going to be? A draw deal?
That will be a drawing, yes.
Yeah.
JR, you might win it. You got a shot at it, JR. There you go, baby.
Hey, Pete.
Daryl,
just know that 26 people skunked last year.
Hey, I'll tell you from that jacked up ass shit they did at the SBC this year, I believe y'all going to have nice surprises than that tournament does.
I don't know. I mean, we're fortunate to, I'm not going to talk any crap about what we got because there's no need to, but we're fortunate with the guys that came forward.
Me and Pete have absolutely worked our ass off to make this the best tournament that we've had.
Yeah. Yes.
That's awesome. This is the one I want to win right here.
We were given the green light by Trevor. Say, hey, do what you got to do. We can't do it. So.
Y'all talk about all the ones y'all been in. All those were coffee can.
I told him the other night, but thank you, Lee. I know Pete. Well, I told him the other night, but I mean, it has this tournament. I mean, it seems like every other day they put something else on there. So
yeah,
thanks.
Honestly, me and Pete have worked our ass off.
I believe it because I mean, the proof, like we're talking about fishing, the proof's in the pudding. I mean, I've seen something different on there every day. So, thank you.
Hey, I've done my part.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you too. Thank everybody. I mean, I know y'all bring some stuff from the great outdoors. Thank everybody. I know
me and Pete want to make.
Oh, he froze up.
Go ahead.
He froze up, I think.
Yeah, Lee's froze. Just stop or quit pumping.
Battery dead.
All right, who's going to be the big oyster eater tomorrow night?
Nobody.
We want to make.
Nobody.
Hey, he's back. You froze up for a minute.
Oh, sorry. So no, really, me, Pete, Chuck Featherplace, he's had a lot to do with it. KT's had a lot to do with it. We have honestly worked our ass off for the last 6 weeks to make this the best and the biggest tournament that we've had on Lake Norman.
Yeah. So initially, me and Lee were kind of given in charge of the whole promotional stuff, Facebook stuff and everything. And then come tournament time, I'm taking a step back from most of that and letting KT and Chuck hopefully do a good part of that as far as registration, that kind of stuff, prizes, the whole works. But it's like a two-phase thing. So
y'all need to contact Dieter and see if he wants to come make a little promo video for this tournament.
I tried, but He's got some bullshit with basketball or something. He can't do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I tried that, Pete, a month ago?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna do a live video. I mean, that's the best I can do.
No, that's cool.
Yeah,
And we appreciate any of it. Me and Pete have honestly been working on this shit for 2 months.
Now, I'm going to backtrack a little bit too. I've been extremely fortunate to where my schedule has actually fallen in place pretty dang good as far as being off this whole entire time. I did call in sick a few days ago, cough, but other than that, it's all been like, unplanned time off. So it worked out pretty good.
No, all bullshit. Listen, all bullshit aside, tomorrow, live or Saturday when you do go live, Wes.
Yeah.
Really, no bullshit. We need to watch the F-bombs and all that if you're going live. Because you get the wrong person to see that all that cussing's going on.
Oh, yeah.
They ain't coming aboard on that shit.
No, it'll make it look bad.
So Wes might not know, but I think everyone else here knows that Lake Norman, the folks around there are fairly. They're not so open-minded like we are, I guess,
Right.
and so they take things pretty damn serious.
And me and Pete are trying to take this further. That's one reason me and him grabbed a hold of it is come this fall, and we hadn't set dates or nothing, but like September, October, November, December, we're talking about running like a mini series kind of thing just to promote one, Lake Norman, two, the hybrid fishing on Lake Norman. I mean, me and Pete have absolutely worked our ass off, and that was kind of the reason that it was finally given to me and Pete was because the people that had the tournament before was like, nah, we have no interest in that. We literally want to do this one time a year. And me and Pete's been talking for 2 years about it would be fun to do this same shit from September to January, and then always have the David Club Memorial Tournament come February.
Yeah.
And when they kind of was like, yeah, that's something we could do, but we're not interested in it, me and Pete was like, cool, we'll take care of it.
Yeah. And there'll be some, we're not making any announcements yet on it, but we discussed a few things. There will be a few different rules. I think one thing that we're firm about is during the series, it will be a 3-fish weigh-in and not a 4-fish weigh-in. And there'll be other changes as well down the road. But again, nothing official yet. But I think this year we're going to kickstart it for sure. So
do y'all know Jason Hammonds? Does anybody know Jason Hammonds?
Yeah, no. Coworker.
No.
Jason said, "Y'all quit sugarcoating Lake Norman. They're just assholes."
He's a friend of mine. He plays cornhole too.
I've been
Well,
called.
I mean, back to the point of what Johnson was saying. I mean, it could be whatever. If you put one nasty video out there, that's the only one people will share.
Oh yeah, it'll crush it immediately.
You definitely don't want that name tagged on it. So
no, it'll crush it immediately.
I know we all been having a good time. I've had a ball with the past few shows, but we'll have to clean it up for tournament day, I would say. I mean, Absolutely.
And that's what me and Pete want to do with it is we want to make it bigger.
I've made a dozen tournament videos promoting tournaments, and I've never once had any foul language or anything like that in them.
Right. I wouldn't try to call anybody out when I say that's for me included, right? I'm preaching to myself.
I think everybody knows not to do that.
Yeah. As much shit as we talk, we're all adults and we know how to handle ourselves come tournament day.
There will be a lot of kids running around there, I think. I'm going to say at least 10 kids, most likely, is my guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
How many votes are you thinking now, Pete? Have you heard anybody else that you know is going to get in?
I haven't really been, so I hate to call a bunch of people because, like, oh, you're fishing for information. No, I've been just doing my own thing. Hadn't really called anyone at all this whole entire time, but my phone's been blowing up all day today, honestly, from people like Barney here. But
damn.
Yeah, right. No, but I sincerely think 35 minimum, but I'm really honestly thinking that this may be a record crowd as far as
I think we'll see
the 40s. I think we'll see the 40s.
I hope we do.
Anthony messaged Barney and said, "Hey, text Pete and see what he's doing."
So I talked to Anthony today, and I talked to Pete today. And if you really want my opinion, I think somebody that none of us know, somebody out of damn Cherokee County or some shit, is going to walk in here and win it.
Why are y'all calling each other about the tournament? Y'all know all y'all doing is bullshitting each other.
Me and Huffy got to call each other daily today and take care of some of this business.
Yeah, me and Pete have to talk daily because we have people calling us saying, "Oh, well, you're not doing this right. You're not doing this."
Well, y'all are handling the administrative duties of the tournament. I get that, but I'm talking about calling and talking about fishing.
No, he's just going to be pretty. We'll conclude here in a second. Here, I'll say this: I pre-fished. Daryl, mute yourself real quick.
I got him.
So I've pre-fished pretty hard the last several days, I guess. I'm literally catching fish in every fucking creek. All right, no bullshit aside. I've caught fish in every creek. So I think what's going to come down to is the person being at the right place at the right time.
I agree with that 100%.
Wait, baby.
Yep.
I agree with that 100%.
I've caught fish all the way. I've caught fish all the way in the back of Mountain Creek.
Bite.
I've caught fish all the way in the back of Stumpy Creek. I mean, there's fish in every fucking creek.
You didn't catch them in all the way in the back of Hicks.
I have not caught any in the back of Hicks, but I've caught some in the state park. Yes.
They ain't none in the back of Hicks Creek.
I fished a lot last week with some guide trips and stuff, and I hadn't posted a lot of stuff just because of the obvious. But I caught fish last week from 150 to south of Governor's Island. I agree with what Pete says. I think that somebody is going to end up in the right place at the right time. We're looking at a new moon, so you could really be looking at a midday bite. The weather conditions scream midday bite. I really think that somebody is going to find a pocket of solid fish. We've all caught bullshit fish. I really think somebody is going to find a pocket of solid fish somewhere between 11 and 1:30, and that's going to be who wins your tournament.
Yep, I agree.
And it could be anybody. I don't think it will matter what bait you're fishing. I don't think it will matter.
Well, let me ask you this. You're saying that, it's going to be more of an afternoon bite because of the new moon. Obviously, you're saying that because the fish aren't going to be feeding at night because there's no moon. So they're not.
Right.
So, but the water temp, the air temperature, the low Thursday night's only 50 and the low Friday night's only 50, not 55. So it's going to be warm. You don't think those fish are going to start feeding early in the morning with that warm front?
I was trying to comment on this earlier, JR. This is where you're very mistaken with what I do, especially. I prefer a bone cold morning. I excel in these lows that are in the low 30s. Because
those fish aren't coming up feeding shallow. They're staying out there deep so you A-rigs can get to them.
That is an absolutely ass backwards. You're fucking wrong. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because
you're about to tell me that you're trolling them shallow, but
that's correct, because
you're calling 15-foot shallow. You're not trolling any less than 15 foot.
I'll say 12, 15, 18 foot. Yes. Mm-hmm. But that's where you're ass backwards, because the colder it is, the more I like it, because these fish come up. They come up.
Yeah, I agree. I'll agree with that. So I think, you have to look at how big Lake Norman is. You have to look at how big of a body of water that is. Even if it gets to 70 degrees on Saturday, it's not going to warm the water enough for the fish.
Yeah, but we all know as fishermen, a half a degree, a tenth of a degree can make a difference.
I agree with that, but it's not going to be warm enough, long enough to raise the water enough. I mean, if you're targeting fish 40 foot deep,
stay 40 foot deep.
They're going to stay 40 foot deep.
Well, it depends on if that shallow water warms up to the same or higher temperature as the deeper water that they're in.
I disagree, because those fish are going to stay 40 foot deep in the same degree water that they've been in for the last 2
Not if the
weeks.
Shallows warm up to that temp or higher. They won't.
What are they going to do? Call somebody?
They're going to move in the right direction. They're fish. They know what's going on in their habitat.
I disagree. I think the tournament will be won on a group of fish that's found feeding hard somewhere between 11 and 1:30, and those fish will be caught 30 to 40 foot deep.
So you're saying that there's just going to be a small window for a good bite, and if you miss it, you miss it.
Yeah. I think there'll be a half-assed daylight bite. Some people will look up and catch a couple fish before, say, 7:30, 8 o'clock. But I think your tournament will be won by somebody either pulling down rods or down riggers midday on a new moon in 40 foot of water.
And, add on that, I think if the right person's at the right place for that moment when they bite for 25 minutes like they do on Lake Norman all the time, that's your winner right there.
Yep.
Plain and simple. That's Lake Norman for you guys.
Yeah,
that's how she works.
That's what I was going to say. That's Lake Norman. It's been seen over and over and over again. Those fish are so bad about biting sporadically for a 45-minute window in the middle of the day that you're going to have to be that boat sitting in the right place.
I'm not videoing, Scott. Fishing.
Yeah. It ain't like a Hartwell where you got so many damn fish in one area. These dang fish, it could be a small body of 200 fish in the area. And
yeah, we're talking about pods of 50 fish.
Yeah. They want to eat for 25 minutes. That's it.
Realistically, we're talking about pods of 50 fish that are going to feed very aggressive for about a 45 to a hour and a half minute window.
If that.
Yeah.
So there's actually 50 hybrid in Lake Norman.
We'll find out on Saturday.
I'll show you 4 Saturday.
No, I said so.
I'll show you 5 on Saturday.
Oh yeah, I got shit. I keep forgetting about my damn kids. I'll show you 5 on Saturday.
I mean, I just don't understand. I know y'all trying to promote this tournament, making it this big thing, but all y'all talk about is how fucked up the lake is y'all fishing on. I'd be trying to push the issue that it's a good lake.
Lake Norman has a healthy biomass, Wes. It's just not a trophy lake when it comes to striped fish.
No, it's not. We have 2 hot water discharges into the lake, and it sucks.
Yeah, as far as any other southeastern reservoir that's the water temps in the 40s, nothing's on
Wes,
fire.
The more we make it sound like it sucks, I must say more likely, but perhaps someone will open their fucking eyes and say, "Hey, maybe we should stock more fish in this damn lake."
And
there are lakes.
That's the game ender. Is Lake Norman needs more fish.
Do you think? Have y'all ever thought about maybe doing it on Hartwell too? Doing one on Hartwell?
Lake Norman has really stepped it up.
This is Lake Norman Lake.
Their catfish have really stepped it up. They got a healthy population of crappie. You can't have it all. You can't have it all.
JR, I'll agree with you on that. The Lake Norman catfishing right now is probably the best I've ever seen.
Right. Yeah. So, you can't have it all. You're not going to have a trophy line-sider lake, a trophy crappie lake, a trophy catfish, trophy bat. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah, Hartwell at one time, Hartwell was a trophy hybrid and striper lake and largemouth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
but
Clark Hill,
the key word to that
Hill
is at one time.
way.
And Clark's Hill.
Yeah.
Obviously, it wasn't sustainable because
you got to look at the
hell no, it ain't sustainable when you got 300 fucking guys catching 6,000 fucking fish in it a day and not throwing nothing back. Ain't nothing gonna sustain.
It's a put and take. It's stocked by the government. You can take all you want. That doesn't make a hill of beans.
At the end of the day,
yes, it does make a hill of beans, JR.
At the end of the day,
it's a put and take fishery. They don't reproduce in there.
But when you're taking more than you're putting, buddy, it kills the lake.
Well, yeah. What is the regulations on the fish there?
At the end of the day, South Carolina does a better job than North Carolina does. Nobody.
That's what I'm saying. Have you ever thought about, like you said, branching out, like doing the same tour? Say, hey, we're going to do it on Hartwell. Maybe get more people from South Carolina to fish it too, or.
I mean, that's something we'll have to look at down the road. Like, we are literally in the baby phases, beginning phases of this. So obviously, we're going to run this tournament. Then hopefully this fall, we're going to run another tournament. And then, yeah, maybe 2-3 years down the road, we can branch out and say, all right, so one of the tournaments, we're going to go to Clark's Hill, or we're going to go to Murray, or we're going to go to Hartwell.
Does Murray have hybrids?
Huh?
Does Murray have hybrids?
No.
No. I mean, there's one or two caught here and there, but they are.
So you can't do it on it. So this is a hybrid only trail.
Yeah,
it would be a hybrid only trail. So you wouldn't be able to do it on a striper trail.
It's not going to be a trail. It's sticking on Lake Norman. The problem is Lake Norman's got a group of guys that will not leave the damn lake for shit, no matter what.
Even to catch bigger fish?
They won't leave the lake for shit.
They won't leave it, Wes. They won't.
Yeah.
So they're scared to fish a body of water they've never been on before.
They absolutely are.
Yes. 100%. 100%.
Yep. Intimidated.
Yeah.
Best word for sure.
People like me and Pete intimidate people going to other lakes because they see us excel on Lake Norman. They see us excel locally. And then we'll go down there. I go to Murray multiple times every year. I love fishing Murray in January, February, March. I love fishing Murray in the summertime. Everybody says, oh, man, all you do is go down there, tie the towers, and catch fish. I ain't tied the towers in 5 years. I catch all my fish on humps and points.
I went to Murray one time, me and a buddy of mine.
With inside of the towers.
We got bait at Ned's. No, we got bait at Ned's.
Damn, JR, you can see them towers from half the lake.
We went to Ned's and got bait, and we went over to some island. I forgot the name of that island. It's right there.
Bomb Island.
Ned's. So me and Kenny Moore, we start downlining. We fucking limited out in about 20 minutes. We had 10 fish, and that was fucking it. We had to leave and go. I told Kenny, fuck this lake. I ain't driving all the way back down here for 10 fish.
Well, so me and Pete have a mutual agreement that we're like, fuck Murray. We'll just stop at Watery. Watery is an unsung hero.
For numbers, yes. For numbers.
Yeah.
No hybrids. This striper is all stripers. No hybrids in there.
Size on Watery.
I mean, there are 8, 9, maybe 10-pound fish. Occasionally you'll catch one low teens, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Moss Lake is like a miniature Norman.
Yeah, they've got hybrids on it.
They stock 14,000 a year in there, and they tend to be a lot bigger than the ones on Norman.
Did Daryl pass out?
He probably got bored.
I think JR, I really think that's because they just don't get pursued.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're kind of hard to catch on Moss.
I've never honestly, I've never fished Moss a day of my life.
What all's in Anthony? What lake? We was talking about it. Man, what's the name of that lake? I said that fucking water got so hot we'll never fish it again down in Columbia.
Monticello.
Yeah. Is it what all's in there? I mean, it's catfish lake. Is there largemouth there or
largemouth, smallmouth?
No, ain't no smallmouth in there.
Yeah, they are.
I know they got the top, the regular 5, your catfish, crappie.
They got smallmouth in it.
Bass. It's smallmouth's a cool water fish. It's a mountainous species.
I'm telling you, it's got smallmouth in it.
Can live in that hot water.
Okay. Look it up on Google right now.
Well, there's a lot of lakes. Google says
Lake Monticello.
Google says Lake James has striper, but it don't.
Lake Monticello. Pull it up.
I don't care what Google says. Tell me that you've caught them out of there. I'll believe you, but I'm not going to listen.
I hadn't, but
Google says
that
stripers are in Lake James. We know that Lake James don't have striper.
According to Carolina Sportsman, Lake Monticello is unique in many ways, one being that it's a pump-back type reservoir that puts warm water into the lake during cold weather. It's also unique.
Anyways, guys, I'm off. I'm getting up early in the morning to.
Yes, Carolina Sportsman says that it does have plenty of smallmouth bass.
Okay. Thank you, JR. Hey, when I tell you something, you listen to what I tell you. I don't speak nothing but the truth, bitch.
Say yes, Big Daddy. Yes,
say it, JR.
Okay.
He said Saturday.
All right, thanks for coming by, guys. Hey, won't see you again until Tuesday. Right, we'll go over who won the tournament and all that stuff.
Friday, Big Daddies. We'll see most of y'all
7
there.
o'clock.
Good night. See you next week.